Hello, and welcome to the Nightsky Syndicate. Tonight, we find our friends still on the living ship known as Glint, a small jammer found on the planet Cornucopia. They are making their way to the run. However, some missing people have caused some questions to arise. How will our group handle this? Listen and find out. Time to fly.
Sailing ships in void and foul, Nightsky Syndicate's on the prowl, searching for those that others stole, defeating evil's darkened hold. Evil war and our dragon light, destroying all with hope with the might. With the help of Guilt's our friend, we will bring their evil to an end. Evil warlock and our dragon bite, destroying all with hope with the might. With the help of Guilt's our friend, we will bring their evil to an end. Nightsky Syndicate, give our all. We will use our might for evil's fall. Flying through the crystal spheres, putting an end to others' fears. Planets, suns, and stars we explore. Old legends, discovering ancient lore. Galactic wonders bobbing in the seas. In the wisdom of our captain we believe. Through the storms and the gales we know that we can never fail. Hearts reinforced by love and hope. Together we will bring them all home. Nightsky Syndicate, give our all. We will use our might for evil's fall. Flying through the crystal spheres, putting an end to others' fears. Flannery, master of the gun, hand is fire hot as the sun. Kicks, axe, chops our foes. Kiora eases our woes. Fad is steel defender, shower deadly with daggers. So rock his berserker attacks. Captain Talos has our backs. We will stop the dragon's desire, burn his minions with our fire. Twinkie and his evil friends will soon find your end. Nightsky Syndicate, give our all. We will use our might for evil's fall. Flying through the crystal spheres, putting an end to others' fears. Time to fly.
Is that like the bone conductive ones?
No. They're,
Like David's?
instead of having...
Yes, I like this.
Might as well look it up because they seem to explain better online, but
That's
they're studio quality.
isn't that how you get Cybermen? That's how you get Cybermen.
So, few things.
Uh-huh.
Number one, Kaora told me that she's been, since they haven't been doing very well on the,
We have
perception
a whole
rolls,
bunch of survivors.
that she's been handling the survivors, helping them out and everything. And because of that, Kaora, you have a small following of people that are following you around.
Praise the scoops.
And you say that because you've been handing out raisins. Those saddlebags full of raisins have not run out.
You have
You
saddlebags
have
full of
unlimited
raisins.
raisins. I told you guys. You
It's like
didn't want any.
manna, only it's raisins.
Well, remember, because the sun gave him 2 scoops of raisins.
Praise be the scoops.
Praise be the scoops.
We just need some peanuts and we'll make some gorp.
Some what?
Good old peanuts and raisins gorp. It's like what do you call it?
Let's just say 2 things I don't like.
It's like trail mix, but without the candy.
That's the best part.
No, it's
It's like
not.
military trail mix. No
it's
fun
gorp.
stuff.
No,
because it's
no
not,
fun stuff.
It's not trail mix. It's
military
gorp.
trail mix.
It's what?
Gorp. Good old raisins and peanuts. Gorp.
Yeah.
It's just it's the
I love that. I'm sorry. I can't have it.
weird definition.
I like to roll his dice.
Sorry.
So,
That came out way dirtier than I intended. Oh well.
Hey, whatever, you know. Extra
You know-
baby grumble.
okay, so
As long as you
you
don't
guys
go on his
have
dice
one
and
day
buffalo.
left on the
Pretty
ship.
much.
During that time, like it was last time, Niki's been staying by Cynthia's side, kind of watching over her, making sure she's okay. She'll leave when she's asleep, but she's also making sure that Ozzy's okay. And when she does come to you, Flannery, she usually just sits down beside you and is kind of quiet sometimes, unless of course you speak to her, and then she'll open up.
I need to go back to something last week
Yes.
because you sent me a message right at the end.
Yes.
So I had everybody gathered in the room, and then we all had to make that saving throw, right?
Yes.
Well, I didn't make it, so you would notice, as
Who would notice?
all of you, because
Oh.
I missed my saving throw.
Would you like me to read it?
Sure.
Captain Daddy's pregnant.
Yay!
Innate trick.
Why am I going into audio? There we go.
I mean, you're an elf. You might as well be a
Okay.
seahorse. You could totally do that.
Okay, why did you go back to Facebook? Okay, there we go.
Why did you go back to porn?
I told Taros this. You hear a voice in your ear that whispers, "Revenge." You then see the creature Penna described walking out behind her. The room changes, and you see the rest of the group torn apart. You blink, and the room turns back to normal.
So he freaked out for a full-on second or two while he's staring, and then is okay. He's like,
So Captain Daddy had a freak out?
yeah,
Like a Freddy Krueger moment.
pretty much.
I know that we're in distress, but chill the fucking caffeine out.
I saw him.
Less caffeine.
I haven't
Are
had
you going
any.
to tell us about what you
Yeah.
said? Okay.
This is not something that he's gonna be like, yeah, I'm fine, nothing happened. Yeah, liar, liar, pants on fire.
Fine. How are you?
Fine, what? So yes, I'll tell him what I saw. But I don't know how this is happening. How is this happening from so far away? How is he doing this?
Well,
That's scary,
Also,
Captain.
since all of us are in here, Joe Rock, I need to
Take an
tell you
arcane
I'm
check.
sorry. Why? Because when we did this whole set fire to the thing plan, I heard Penna say that you fell and I still went to the ship to try to make the plan work. And I should have just stayed.
It happens. I'm
Yeah,
here.
well,
Slap Joe Rock on the shoulder and
We're
say,
lucky.
"He's still here." I mean, it worked out.
this time. But still.
I ain't going anywhere, Captain, and I'm still standing by your side.
Okay, well. This sucks and I hate it. Let's get this over with.
Okay. So like I said, you guys have one day left on the ship until you reach the run. What do y'all do?
what's the name of that necklace that I linked?
Hey.
Because I'm going to have to make one of those.
You linked? Where?
In our group.
DM, I have a continuity question about last week.
Yes.
So I personally was apparently not paying as close of attention as I should have been. You made a comment about how odd it was that there was a second bed in the room that Cynthia and Nikki were in. That's our room, our bedroom.
Yeah.
Is that something, obviously, that I, as the player, didn't catch that? Would that be safe to assume that Flannery also didn't notice that he was actually in his own room?
Well, no, I let you know that was your room, but that there were people sitting in cots.
Right. And so the room... I guess what I'm asking is... The room that Cynthia is in, I am understanding as the player, is our room. She was on a
Yes.
cot in our room.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I will go with that.
Don't we have like an infirmary area where they've
You
been helping
do,
people?
but for a lot of the people that need a little bit more care, they are getting your guys' rooms until you guys reach the run.
Okay.
And it's basically because they're a little bit more comfy, a little bit more cozy, and some of these people have been through hell and back, so you're kind of like being generous and like letting them be in there. And as well as, of course, it gives Nikki some time to go ahead and fix up the room the way that she thinks that they need it. I mean, because after as many as she ripped off all those guys on the Beholder ship, she's gonna need a very sturdy shelf to put those on.
There you go.
Amulet of proof against detection.
Henna's gonna go down below
Okay.
and see if any of the prisoners are hungry, and I can cast Good Day.
Okay.
Prisoners?
Or
Well, that's what they were. They're your
Okay.
guests now, but they were
Refugees.
not our prisoners, no.
Well,
Are they her prisoners?
something fucky is going on
Oh,
with this
yeah.
ship, and I think that everybody should be put into the cargo hold for right now.
There's
There's
one
too
person.
many animals in the
There's
car.
one person I kind of keep on forgetting to bring up.
Aziz?
Aziz, yes. And that is, of course, Aziz has just been staying by your side, Fat. But he's been trying to keep himself like quiet, so you don't really notice too much, unless, of course, you need something. And then he's just right there. Like you'll turn away and be like, God, I'm kind of thirsty, and then you turn back and there's water there. He's not expecting a thank you. He's not expecting any acknowledgement. He's just happy he's back with his master.
Fantastic.
That's some unrequited love there. You better remember his birthday.
I'm gonna see if anybody
wouldn't
else
celebrate
is
a dog's
wanting
birthday.
to talk or willing to talk
Okay.
What?
Fucking fat.
among the captives.
Fucking fat.
Where
Of
are
course.
you going to be at when this happens?
I don't know, where are they collecting?
First in the
A lot of them are in the galley.
first in the
I'll go
guillotine
there.
when the revolution happens.
I'll follow him.
But yeah, a lot of them are in the galley. So you can go up there. There's a bunch of people sitting up there. The one guy is still sitting there,
I have a plan for when it
slowly
happens.
eating his food. Of course, this is a brand new day, so different chair. There's other people that are up there. There is a large group of people. It looks like they're all either friends or relatives in some way. They've kind of stayed grouped together, you've noticed, for this entire time. Yes,
Is anybody allergic to peanut butter? Oh,
Bert
because-
is.
Oh, well. Anybody who's here.
Probably not.
Okay. Well, I'm like eating a peanut butter sandwich and I'm like, oh no, I didn't ask.
I packed a peanut butter sandwich too, so I was gonna have to ask that question in a few minutes. Thank you.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Oh.
But yeah, there's several groups sitting at tables, and it's really not. Other than that one group, there's not really a big collection of certain people sitting at certain tables. It's kind of a mishmash.
I
There's no
guess
clicks yet.
I'll join one of the mishmashes, or
Okay. There is 3 closer to you. Yes.
I'm counting everybody again.
Okay. There's 3 close to you. It looks like it is a half elf, a gnome, and a human. They are sitting there. The gnome is kind of sitting on a couple of books, so he can be at the same height as everybody else.
They're not my books.
Well, after I made that necklace, I have to sleep
I guess I'll
all night.
I
Trying
ask them how they're doing, how
Go
they're
to sleep.
faring.
Okay. They look up at you, and the half elf kind of turns to you and goes, "We're doing fine. Are you one of the people that saved us?"
I guess.
He gets up and he just wraps you in a big old hug. Now that he's standing, you notice that when he was sitting, he looked like maybe he was about 5 foot tall. He stands up, gives you that hug. He's about 7 foot tall.
Oh.
It's a big fucking half elf.
Mm-hmm.
I'm slightly jealous.
Yeah, he's got you in a big old bear hug, and afterwards he sets you back down, and he's like, "I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I forget."
So can I ask you your story? How'd you end up in there, for lack of a better word, care?
Oh, well, he turns to his group, and they turn back to him, and he's like, just tell him what happened. He goes, "Okay, we were on a ship. There was stuff on the ship. They attacked us, killed a lot of people, took us on the ship. We were in that cell. We were in there for a while. They didn't really feed us. And then you guys got us out."
Okay.
And the other two are just like,
I'll turn to one of them and ask, would you mind elaborating?
the gnome looks at you and says, "We're part of an expedition crew. He is the muscle, as you can probably tell. I am one of the key scientists, and my friend here was the cartographer. We are doing a wonderful, wonderful expedition around the spheres to gather knowledge and to review multiple places."
To review.
Yes.
So you're going through old maps and verifying if they're correct?
No.
So how do you review them?
Oh, we go to the business. We ask to see the entertainment, and then afterwards we give the place either an A, B, or C rating.
Okay. So you're touring the strip clubs of the universe?
Oh, no, not the strip clubs.
What kind of businesses are you looking for?
Oh, the ones that deal in release.
Oh dear God.
Brothels?
Some of them are called that.
Give happy ending.
The human is just...
Could have been fish farms. You would catch and release.
God.
Can you just... He looks up at you and says, "Look, this started as a joke a long time ago, okay? Because somebody was like, hey, you guys frequent those things so often, why don't you guys review them?" And so we did. And people liked our freaking reviews. So since then, we've been doing it and making money at it. So...
He claimed to be a scientist. Are you associated with a real university?
Oh God, no. He says he's a scientist. He's not a doctor. He does. And the gnome's like, "I am too a doctor. You have a doctorate in English studies."
What's English?
Yeah, I don't know. He told me that. He shows me this paper that he got, and I had to take his word at it. Okay. Beyond that, he just...
Them?
Exactly.
I knew who you were talking about too.
Carry on. Anyways, he goes, "This started as a joke, but now we're making money at this. We're selling scrolls to people about different places that are really nice to go to. And it's not always about the sex. A lot of times it's about the amenities that you get there, like whether or not they have nice food, if there is good entertainment, if the beds are nice. You know,
Skywriter. Skywriter.
Okay. And you've been at this a while, you say?
Oh my
yeah,
God.
about
Period.
like 20 years.
Huh?
I say care is important.
Why do you need the muscle?
Well,
I can't believe it.
when we go into a place and we think that the new place is a house of ill repute, And we find out it's not, or that the house has been closed for several generations. Because we've been getting a lot of our information from some of the longer-lived species. And when we show up, sometimes people get pissed off when we say, hey, and the gnome speaks up and says, I just say, where are the nice, firm titties at? And that's when the half-elf goes, and that's when I pick him up, and I pick him up, and we make it back to ship.
Do you have a cleric in case you catch something?
We used to.
What happened to the cleric?
Well, we went into the cage thingy, we didn't eat, and then we came out.
Gotcha.
I don't know what happened.
So, the cleric did not come out with you.
No, cleric went in, we all sat down, they go to sleep, I stay up as long as I can, and then fall asleep, and then wake up cleric not there.
Can you tell me the cleric's name?
Cleric's named Cleric.
What did the cleric look like?
It looked like a male,
You look like a man.
normal ears,
Did he walk like a man?
Normal ears for what species?
and he had hair,
What color?
and 2 eyes, a nose, and a mouth.
I'm gonna turn to
The human's
halfling.
like, his name was Stanley. Wasn't a very good cleric. He knew Revivify by heart. Okay.
Does he need that often?
Apparently.
Some of the places we went to, we gave Fs.
Well,
Are we all in the same area having
Yes.
this conversation?
Well, no. Some of you, if you guys want to be in the galley, you guys can. If you're not in the galley,
I
then
walked in and was counting and heard some of this, and I'm like, I'm about to start over.
Yeah,
now.
I think Flannery will definitely have to mosey in. And
I
steer
follow
this
him
conversation.
everywhere, so I'm
Okay.
already there.
Well, he's gonna buy their guide.
No. Not.
But he's like, our cleric Stanley, he knew Revivify by heart. Nice guy, very nice guy. He was not one of the people that would actually join us, unless, of course, they forced him. And it was one of those things. You go to a place and you have 3 people go in, but they're like, if you bring a 4th, it's half off for all 4 of you. So
That's
yeah.
wrong.
Well,
hang
We
on.
don't have a lot of gold at some of these places.
How did you force him?
Oh, we didn't force him. We told him, hey, Stanley, it's going to be half off. And he's like, but I really shouldn't. We're like, well, it's going to be half off. If we don't, we got to pay full price. And then it's going to be really, really expensive to get Revivify for us. So, come on.
I wonder how many diamonds it got.
Well, we had a small chest of diamonds before we were captured.
Not anymore.
Well, the pirate people took it.
How full was it?
About half full now.
I mean, technically,
3/4.
all the way full, all the time.
It was only about 3 foot by 2 foot. So.
Okay.
Yeah, Flannery would have heard that conversation about how many diamonds were taken, and so
Yeah.
kind of start listening in.
Terrace walked in and was counting his eye. I need to start over now.
But he went in with us, and he was freaking out because for some reason Stanley was deaf. He was freaking out, kept on telling us something like something was in the room with us, and we couldn't see anything. But apparently Stanley could see something. So, yeah. And then woke up the next day and he was gone. So we think maybe the pirates took him. But
He was saying that in the cell.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you meant in the brothel.
Oh, no, in the brothel he's usually like, please be gentle. So,
Did he say what he saw?
He kind of did. It was kind of weird. Like, he would tell us, and we would think about it, and we'd be like, oh, that's horrible.
But you don't remember what it is.
No. No, we'd just be like, oh, that's horrible. And then we'd be like, so do you think they're going to feed us today? And then we'd just keep on, and he'd be just, freaking out.
Well, it seems like the answer to that question was yes, at least once for Stanley. He got fed to somebody.
That sucks.
Hey, I've got a question for you.
Yeah.
A little off topic. You ever heard of a bad ending? Or a sad ending?
Oh, God.
'Cause let me tell you about this half-orc Tina.
Oh,
And the Skyrider.
Oh, you hear the gnome. Oh, Tina.
Tina.
Oh, yeah, we know Tina.
I'm going to start counting and leave.
Did they play the really sad music? I'm going to ask.
Well, okay, I actually asked for it.
And watch Old Yeller.
Actually, what I asked for originally was the happy ending.
Uh-huh.
And then she goes, wow, a lot of people ask for the happy ending. No one asked for the sad ending. So I then told him, and he points to the half-elf, told him ask for the sad ending.
Uh-huh.
He came out crying.
And I'm going to look at him and be like, yeah, but it was worth it, right?
He looks down at you, looks at you, because you're hitting about the same height. He looks at you and goes, no.
Oh.
It bad. It's very bad.
I mean, but you saw the sad and you heard the sad, but then you got the happy at the end, right?
I ran out of room.
Oh, you missed out. It's like have you ever had a sour candy where at first it's really sour, but then if you give it a minute, it's really sweet?
I don't give it a minute.
That's your problem, man. You missed out on the best part.
No, ever since I was young, I haven't kept it a minute because somebody said, please hold this.
Uh-huh.
And then after I held it, it burned my hand a lot.
I gotcha. Yeah. Never hold on to burning things.
Nikki, she's down in the room with,
She knows my history.
I'm going to go back to the guy that's sitting alone.
Okay.
I'm going to ask him how he's holding up.
He looks at you and for a second there you see like this haunting look in his eyes. And then he just kind of gives a weak smile and says, I'm doing all right. Doing all right.
Do you mind if I ask you some more uncomfortable questions?
Okay. Oh. Okay.
You told me about the first time you met your wife. I want you to tell me the last memory you have together.
What are you talking about?
Okay. Do you remember ever being married?
Well, and he looks down at his hand and there's a ring. He goes, why am I wearing a wedding ring?
No, this dude doesn't remember ever being married.
What?
Oh, shit.
Why? Maybe I am married. God, did I get hit really hard? I heard of this before. There was this gnome I knew. He came up with this term. PTSD. Yeah, prison stinks thinking dumb.
You're not wrong.
Accurate.
And I told him, he got it mixed up. That should be prison thinking stinks dumb. But he said that I don't know what I'm talking
Did I take your dice karma away?
So what's the last memory you have before being captured?
I was on a ship.
You're the kids.
And I was getting some things from the run, I think, for a shop that I ran with somebody. Who did I run it with? Well, it must not be important if I can't remember.
Oh boy.
Do you remember getting rescued?
Yes, I remember you guys pulling. Why did I want to say us? You guys pulled me out, and as I left, I looked back and he reaches up and he touches his face and he's weeping. He goes, why am I crying? What did you do to me?
I didn't do anything to you. I'm trying to figure out who did.
He gets up, leaves his food there, and he just kind of walks away.
I need to have a cleric look at him.
Yeah, I think we probably better.
Freeze the scoops. Is that what we're saying now?
I'm sorry, but that sounds like somebody's following behind our cleric with a scoop.
Where do you think the raisins come from?
Oh my gosh!
Oh my god.
Good
No.
raisins. And Kaora's now scoops. You need to drink more water and eat more fiber.
You're right. If I
Well, I mean, we're pretty much getting by on rations and pilot bread right now.
Hey, Kaora. Mm-hmm. I need you to check in on somebody.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure we know who disappeared, and it's this person's wife. And he no longer has any memory of being married. But when he talks about memories that she should be in, he cries and doesn't know why. So I'd like to see if there's anything you can do to heal and or retrieve any of the memories.
Not so much memories. I tried the restoration, but I don't know if that would work or not.
I mean, what if he's just dealing with
caused
it?
it?
What if she died? Like, what if she wasn't even on the ship?
He remembers getting rescued with her, kind of.
Well, if he's under a spell, then I have to spell magic.
Might be worth a try.
Have I counted everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody still there? 39?
38.
We're missing someone else.
Alright. I'm gonna go through and...
Do you have a list of names that we can compare?
I do. I'm gonna take names down and compare them to my list.
Then I need to do the gooseberry circle, so we can do that at the same time.
Works
Sounds
for me.
good.
Okay. So, you guys walk through, get everybody's name, check everything off, and seems like everybody's there. And the last stop you guys have is Flannery and Niki's room. And Niki is sitting in the room, just kind of sleeping a little bit. They've got a little table, and she's kind of... And in the room, you've got two cots. One has a lady in it. These are just makeshift cots. They're not the beds that are actually going to be there.
Bless you.
But
Bless you.
just
Or Godzilla, sorry.
So, as you guys come in, she stirs a little bit and then kind of looks up at you and goes, "Oh, hey, what's going on?"
Could you confirm your name for me?
Niki Bloodfire.
Oh, I thought you meant the other person.
No, the other person is just laying in bed.
Oh.
Yeah, that Niki woke up and was like asking, "What's going on?"
Hi, Niki. We're missing somebody. Can you confirm that person's name?
Cynthia.
Okay.
Okay, and that's everybody on the list except for one.
Do we have a name for that one?
That would have been Sally.
Sally.
And the reason Sally and Cynthia were together is because they were counted in the same room.
That's why there was the other bed.
So we're missing Sally?
Do any of us remember what Sally looked like?
I would like everybody to go ahead and roll a...
I mean, our downstairs robot vacuum, her name is Sally.
Let's do wisdom saving throw.
Nope. Not even close.
17.
18.
Okay.
Saving throw.
Ooh.
Oh, good.
Fuck my life. 10.
You can get a 4.
10.
I got a 6.
But I don't know if that counts.
Okay.
I got an 18 in my sleep.
Would you get?
Natural 20.
Okay.
Nice.
Are you there with them?
Jinx, your new coat,
Okay.
Dora.
Okay. Everybody who's in this room, and you're thinking about Sally, most of you can't even remember a Sally. You don't remember what she looked like, or anything. However, Joe Rock and Penna, you guys remember Sally. She had blonde hair, it was cut short. Looked like she had worked as a sailor for many years. She, the reason she was in bed was
Have a good
because as you guys were leaving, she tripped as she was taking some of the animals with her, and when the animals stepped on her leg, and it did a really bad fracture. So she was okay, basically, but she needed to be off her feet.
She was just trying to save the animals. Already.
Yeah. Now you guys remember her, right? Quite well.
I'll take your word for it. Okay. I don't.
I mean, you're taking your memory for it. Right now.
Yeah, that's right. So Joe Rock and Penna are telling us that there was another person that none of the rest of us remember.
Yeah. And they're like, yeah, Joe Rock actually helped carry her in and set her down. Penna, you were there to try to help heal a bit. But it was a really bad fracture, so you had to bring in Kaora. Kaora went in there and did the healing that they could do, but still, it needed some time to rest, and that's why she was in there.
What happens when we forget one of us? This
I
is
don't
gonna
know.
keep happening until we figure out what the fuck it is.
I'm going to go through and write down descriptions of everybody who's left. And I'm also going to write down their relation to each other. So that way,
like so much work.
if someone disappears, we can ask the people that knew them again.
They remember.
Well,
What if
whether they remember or not, we'll get
Sally
some
was,
info.
do you think Sally was this guy's wife?
No, because he was upset about his wife when they were still 39.
What if this has already happened before and we can't remember?
Anything's possible. Now we can't trust our memories.
But I can tell you that it's not the same as the people who were disappearing in the cell, because of the rather animated trio who visited brothels who very definitely remembered their companion. So this is new.
Hey, Kix, when we were in the underlibrary, you got a book, a journal for Tell Them More. Do you still have it?
Yeah, I carry all my shit on me all the time because I'm paranoid. So yes,
I feel that.
yeah. It's in
Can I
my
see
it's
it?
in my bag of holding. Yeah, I'm just let me dig it out. I'm gonna dig through my bag of holding.
I was gonna read this, but now there's other things more important now.
All right, here you go. It's kind of heavy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I have that other book. I wonder if I could find anything about memory loss in it. I don't know. I got nothing. I've got one book that I'm using for everything. So I will try to see if I can find anything in that book that I got about memory loss. Creatures that cause memory loss.
Okay.
Anything?
It will take you a while to read through it,
Yeah.
mostly because it is quite thick, as well as, of course, towards the beginning, it is like a 5-year-old is writing it. Most of it is block letters, very messy, and misspelled.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
This is the Grand Elven Armada's Guide to the Astral Sea.
Oh, I thought you were looking at the journal of Tell Them More.
No, not that one.
Okay, that's different.
I was gonna look at that one
Okay.
later.
Okay.
It's like, wait a second, I think we're talking about the wrong book here.
Yeah. Okay, sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, that one's pretty thick. You go through it. There are some little, like, tidbits about missing memories, missing people. A lot of it is dealt with finding out that it was because of a sorcerer, a wizard, somebody doing something. There is one that talks about a person who accidentally spiked an entire settlement's drinks with a basically forget-me potion. And then I would like you to go ahead and roll an investigation check for me, please.
$11.
Okay.
Thanks, Max.
In the book, there is a small story about meeting a tender who was talking about something, but it doesn't really go into much detail. With what you rolled, you're not finding anything.
But I found something about a kinder.
Mm-hmm.
What's a kinder?
Those little guys that tried to steal shit from our ship.
Is that what they were?
Yeah.
Okay.
The little thieves that were like, no, that's mine.
They're
I'm supposed to have it."
short.
Yeah.
Like they look like elves, but much shorter.
They didn't know if it was ours, so they were taking it to keep it safe.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I'm the one who found one of them. Like trying to crawl in a window, right? Okay.
Ken,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give the last of the good berries to is it Shark? What are we calling his character? Yeah. And then I'm gonna walk around the ship using detect magic.
Okay.
Look along.
I guess I'll finish handing out the good berries while writing down descriptions and relationships.
Okay. By the time you're done, it is. You guys can see the run in the distance. You guys are almost there. Penna?
Has it been long enough for Fad to get a long rest?
Oh yeah.
As soon as that happens, and I'm pretty sure he's gotten rested, I'm waking his ass up.
Penna, you walk around the ship. How many charges do you have of Dispel? Or not Dispel, but Detect Magic.
I used one, so 1 out of 3.
Okay.
And it lasts for 10 minutes for 30 feet.
As you're walking, you're casting Detect Magic. Every once in a while you get a hit, but it's usually when you're coming across one of the group, just random people, and they're like, you ask them, do you have anything that's magic? And they're like, oh, yeah. They pull out like a necklace that they've been hiding underneath their clothes. Another person will take off like a ring that they had on their toe that they were hiding. There's one guy that's like, yeah, but you're gonna have to wait until tomorrow to see it. Not right now, because I swallowed it.
Oh.
Nope. I can't have any more. That's
Is it
so
like
rich.
a transformation pill? What?
Oh no!
What?
It's an old disguise ring that my great grandfather gave to my grandfather, who gave to my father.
Oh,
And
to keep it safe.
yeah, and when I got captured, they took everything else. So
we wore that ring up his ass.
well, no, I wasn't going to do that. I just swallowed it. The bad thing is that I was in there so long, I had to do that several times.
Okay, so I tell him I understand, and I'm gonna make a note to tell.
How are you
Shark
gonna
about
wake
that.
up Pat?
Just because I'm gonna keep an eye on the guy.
Yeah.
Knock on the door.
Knock on the
I'm gonna
door.
put a note next to his name. Shit ring.
When you do give the whole, when he tells you, and you're like, oh, he's like, I washed it.
There's still something about
God.
Yeah, just.
it's just the ick factor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll open the door and go, Fad. I need your brain. Hello, wake up, please.
You don't have much room to talk. Just to put it in my mouth.
Pretty much.
Nope. Guys, I can only dish jokes out. I can't take it.
Yeah, the only thing you can take.
Now I'm like slightly
Why?
concerned. They like
Easy scoops.
like shake your arm. Fad, are you okay?
It's my pony. Don't touch it. What?
I need your help. Are you good? Pony.
What?
What?
Who said anything about a pony?
You did. Never mind.
God. Only two of you guys need to. What do you want? I'm sleeping.
trying
you,
to.
You hear from the foot of the bed. It's like his master is sleeping.
Hassis, wait!
Oh my god.
Goes over and he starts lighting candles.
Only in a banana hammock.
No.
Actually, no, he's not wearing a banana hammock.
Thank God.
Oh god.
Is it still the gimp suit?
Loincloth.
No.
Loincloth.
No. He has clothing because it was commanded of him to get actual clothing.
Yeah. So, but he was
that's not
sitting at the foot of your bed,
Clothing.
washing said clothing. So now he's running around
In a loincloth.
in a loincloth, lighting all the candles because you said light.
Thank you.
Very romantically.
Oh,
Is this too
God.
bright, master?
Anyway. Are you awake? I need your help.
Sure. What do you want? I already gave the necklace to you.
That's not for me, that was for Penna.
Well, same
Anyway,
difference.
Thank you for that, by the way. But, okay, I need to show you something. I have this book open to this page that I found with the Kinder about memory something. And I think there's something here about whatever it is that's making us forget people, but I can't see it, and you're smarter than me, so you look. I know he's smarter than me.
Aziz, you witnessed this, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Captain Daddy said that I'm smarter. Yeah.
Oh my God.
'Cause I
Let's
know
go
the
and
things.
read the book.
I will say it to the whole crew if it makes you feel better. Will you help me?
I witnessed it too. Happy now, just do it.
How did you witness it?
Did you wander into his bedroom? Because that's where
I
am
followed
right
you.
now.
You have my book.
Oh God.
Oh, that's true. Sorry, I was reading another book.
So,
She also witnessed the pony.
are you going to
We're not talking
Yes,
about
I'm
that.
gonna read it.
roll an intelligence check?
Not investigation?
Excuse me, investigation check. I'm sorry.
For him or the pony.
Plus 13, 25.
25?
Yeah, well, you're smarter
Okay,
than me.
you read through it and you find the spot where he's talking about the Kender, and it talks about a psionist Kender who had been studying underneath a giant slug and had talked about coming across a creature that thankfully they were able to stop. But luckily, it was also small enough that it wasn't going to take a lot of stuff to do, and they called that a false hydra.
Is there anything else about it?
Yes.
Like how they stopped it?
Oh, she
How
killed
they
it.
found it?
She found it using what is known as psionics. She didn't get into it very much beyond that, but apparently she had been training for the last 50 years after the death of one of her best friends.
Would an Arcana or History check help me with
You
knowing
can
what
do a
that
history
is?
check.
A false hydra. I don't know what that is.
Wait, are you checking like what who this person was, or
To see what the thing
oh,
is.
okay, Arcana. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 16 plus the 13,
Okay, that's 29.
but I want to make really sure, so plus another 13.
Okay.
Jesus.
From what you can tell, from what you can remember, is you've heard of one before, but kind of like just a story about a village that was very populous, and then a false hydra was brought into town and it escaped. And then after a couple months, the town went from a town of 150 people to a town of 50 people. And yet nobody could know why that happened.
Create googly moogly.
What?
They say that a false hydra can usually not be seen. That the only time you can actually see it is when it strikes.
you actually telling me this?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
and that we have to stop.
We have to stop before we get to the run.
Yeah. If we bring this to our safe haven, we
Yeah,
have
bad.
nowhere to go.
Glint, we
And
need to
you could
stop.
say, we have nowhere to run.
You are
Now
not
let's go
wrong.
back to Garden.
That's way the other direction.
So,
We're also going to be
Glint's
so
like,
maybe don't
but-
stop, but go a different direction.
but Glint's like, but we're almost there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
we
there's
need to
something here
Not be almost there.
that we can't bring there. So,
Tell him the doctor says he's got a parasite.
It's not wrong.
that we probably brought with us somehow. I don't know.
Flannery still got his
We gave
STD
Glint an
from-
STD.
Yeah.
Don't look at me.
Spatially transmitted disease.
Don't look at me.
Well, your STD free,
Okay.
but Glint isn't.
If I see the run right now, yay. We're gonna go this way. We're going to the right. Just
Gonna go to the right in space.
going to the right in space.
Why can't we just lazily list to the left?
Because that's good flying.
That's some really nice maneuvers.
Yep. Fly casually.
Poor crazy guy.
Okay,
No, but
yeah,
I'm saying that we're going right because if Deborah was here, she'd laugh.
okay. So yeah, Glint's like, okay.
We can't land if there's something here affecting our memory. We could take it back to the village. We need to figure out what it is and stop it before we go there.
Okay.
Are you informing the rest of us?
Yeah. Alright, Nightsky Syndicate, come here. We got some stuff to talk about.
What's up, Captain Daddy?
Oh my god. Can you not?
But we love you.
You're kind of stuck with it, boss.
Yeah.
It's a term of endearment.
What the hell did you just call him?
Again,
You address him as Captain Daddy.
He's
You
just the
don't
boss.
really don't have to do that.
What, Penna?
I was telling Taros again. I'm so sorry.
We could go with Captain Daddy Boss.
Anyhow.
Or Boss Captain Daddy.
No.
Anyhow.
Boss Daddy?
Ooh, I
Just call me
like it!
Taros, that would be
Boss
fabulous.
Daddy!
So, Taros calls everybody together.
Hey, Fad, you're gonna have to, lead this one, because I don't understand some of what you told me, so...
I'll just recap to everybody. Do this lazily.
False Hydra.
So you said it can only be detected when it's striking.
That means we can't leave anybody alone anymore.
That means we're all gonna have to be in one room
Yep.
I volunteered
with
for
watches
an
in
arrest
all
ticket.
directions.
And the hold is the only place that can really hold everybody. So everybody's gonna get a nice petting zoo.
Question. Do you guys keep track
We
of
don't
animals?
pet people.
You pet
Penner
me.
does.
Yeah, we did. We counted the animals.
You
too.
don't.
Okay.
Well,
Have the
From
animals been getting
the
smaller?
Spawn movie. You ever ride
There's
a clown's
plenty of
pink
animals,
pony?
not including the ones that we had, like the...
Right.
so while they're having this conversation, Flannery's gonna go and find Ozzy.
Okay. Takes you a little bit, but Ozzy is sitting in a little semicircle with the other three children, and in front of them is the ranger, and he's telling them about the different animals and everything that lived on Cornucopia, and how how he took care of them, how if he saw certain things, and they ask him, well, how can you do all this? He goes, oh, I used to have a cloak, the same thing that Captain Taros wears. I used to have one of those, but it was taken from me when we got captured. Oh. And they look at him because he's just wearing a simple, jerkin and pants. And they're like, well, what are those marks on your body? And he goes, well, that's where they tortured me. They're like, no. Along your arms, there's some marks. He goes, oh, you get these when you become a ranger.
Don't look at me.
Shadow Ranger.
I'm gonna wait for an opportune time to pull the ranger aside.
The kids keep on asking questions, but he sees you and he's like, just come on over if you want it.
I need to speak to you without an audience for a moment.
Sure, no problem. Kids, go play. And Ozzy's like, yeah, hey, let's go ahead and go out on the wing. I mean, we can see the stars and everything.
Flannery's gonna say, no, Ozzy, buddy, come here. I didn't talk to you.
Okay. He walks over to you. What?
So this will be happening while that's going on. I'm gonna say to him but I need your help.
Sure, what?
and I'm going to, because I don't like the idea of him getting involved in grown-up stuff. I want him to try and stay a kid.
Okay.
And he's been getting involved with a lot of stuff. He said, but I need your help. And I'm going to explain that I have funny feelings about the woman, Cynthia.
Well, before we get into that, we'll do his first, and then we'll probably have to go to break, and then we'll come back and do Ozzy and.
You are denied.
So you pull the ranger aside.
Cornucopia was a place with a lot of rare animals.
Yeah. Most of them are endangered, or some of them were a bit too dangerous to keep anywhere else.
Are you familiar with an animal called a false hydra?
Yeah.
Do you
Are
know
they
how to
rare?
properly detect them? Because we may have one on board.
Oh shit. They're a fun creature. They basically, when they start out, they have no heads. They're just like a big blob. And then when they take a creature, usually it's going to be a sentient creature. They will then use their face and they will start to sing a song. That song will basically...
Hang on, they use the face of the victim they're about to take?
No, that they have taken.
Oh,
They incorporate that face into their body.
okay.
And then they sing a song. The only time that they are normally detected is when they are striking, because they can't sing when they strike.
So they're singing constantly.
Oh, yeah.
Is there a way to detect the music?
Oh, no. No. Well, there is one way.
What's that?
He points to the back of his ear, and he says, see this mark?
Mm-hmm.
That is a mark that you get for a ranger. It's imbued. It also makes it so that I'm immune to the music.
If you can't hear the song or you're immune to it, that means that you can see them?
Oh, yeah. We had 3 on Cornucopia.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Get this guy.
I'm going to need your help.
Sure.
We're going to need your help. I'm going to gather everyone in this room.
Okay.
We're going to figure out the best way to search the ship for the false hydra with you, whether that means staying at the entrance and waiting for it to come, or whether that means going room by room.
Well, what I would recommend is to get everybody in one room, then make sure it's not in there, and then lock the doors so that nobody can get in, and then just search the ship.
Sounds good. I am going to come tell everyone that our buddy the ranger can see this, so let's lock everybody up and...
What if he's the Hydra and he's gonna lock everyone up?
That's
I
what you
don't-
call a boxed meal.
Box lunch.
Well, when we lock them up, we'll lock him out so he can help us
That's
search.
something different, and I'll explain it to you when you're older.
He's not insinuating we have to be locked up.
Right.
No.
Oh, no. If you guys
Because
have
if
me
we
with
do
you, I'll be
find
able
this,
to
we're
tell.
the ones who are going to have to get rid of it. Because we cannot go back to Cornucopia to put it back now. Is that okay with you?
Oh, yeah. Like I said, we had 3 on the planet, and they'll be able to go ahead and multiply themselves. But the reason that it was okay on the planet is that there really wasn't anybody they could feed upon, so they would stay in a smaller form. I will let you know, I thought I saw one on the Beholder ship, but I had not seen it since. So I thought maybe it was just on their ship and would get a wonderful meal out of everybody there.
That would have been, the best.
Better.
but-
Follow-up question.
Yeah.
Can you stop it from singing?
Well, yes.
How would you do so?
Attack it, and then as it's trying to eat me, then you'll be able to see it, because it'll be stopped singing. I just don't know how many heads this thing has.
Anyone...
Might not work though, because you're the only one who'd be immune to its singing.
Can anyone help us fight something we can't see with blind fighting or something?
Well, do you have anything that will block your ears?
Yes.
Yeah, wax.
I have ball of wax still.
Why do you all carry around balls of wax?
Story
It
for
was
later.
necessary.
Story for later. You know how many stories you've got? Story for later.
Oh, okay. And so he explains what to look for, explains that if you block your ears, you should be able to find it.
Okay.
And with that, we will go on break. And when we come back, we will have a conversation with Flannery and Ozzy.
Across the stars and through the void, Glint sails with dreams yet unspoiled. With wings of light and hull of pride, our fearless crew at Glint's side. Nightsky Syndicate unites as one against the foe whose deeds undone. Twinkie kitty, we were dark and light. We stand fast, we rise and fight. Glint we trust through darkest space, sailing strong at daring pace. Friends to save, foes to face, we light the stars of burning trace. Warlock shadows twist and weave, Nightsky Syndicate won't deceive. Together we are never lost, in unity we pay the cost. Stars sing the tale of Glint's quest, across the cosmos we are blessed. With bonds that time cannot fray, we shatter night's coldest day. Glint we trust through darkest space, sailing strong at daring pace. Friends to save, foes to face, we light the stars of burning trace. Sailing strong at daring pace, friends to save, foes to face. We light the stars of burning trace. Burning trace.
Okay, back into this.
Into the thick of it.
You take Ozzy.
Mm-hmm.
Flannery, you take Ozzy. Where are you taking him?
So I'm going to pull him aside before we go anywhere where it's just him and I. And I'm going to explain to him that I don't have any way to prove it, but that just something's setting off my tingles. I'm getting... And I'm going to ask him to do something that I shouldn't ask him to do, but that I want him to just... I don't even know if he can. But I want him to try and help me figure out why I'm getting this fucky feeling. Like, something about this particular woman is making me feel off. And I could be totally wrong, but I'd rather ask him to help me than to leave it up.
And he kind of looks at you. Which woman?
the woman that your mom's been spending all that time with, that Cynthia lady, something feels off. It makes me feel, I don't know, bud. I don't want to put you in this situation, but I need your help.
Okay.
Like, I don't know if you can, like get in, just, detect her thoughts or, skim.
I could try.
I also don't want you to be putting yourself in a situation where something could affect you in any way. So this is up to you. I need you to.
I'll see what I can do. I don't know when I'll do it because I don't know if I'll just walk in and just start talking to Mom, but.
We're gonna go over there right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's why I pulled you aside. Like,
oh, okay.
You're helping me. Like, you're gonna be my helper, bud.
Okay.
And we're gonna kind of make a awkward beeline.
Okay. He goes with you, and as you're walking along, he says, "Oh, did you hear? They finally got my room all ready for me."
Cool. Like, we'll have to check that out afterwards.
Yeah, it's right next to your guys's.
Okay. Okay.
No more jungle noises.
Let's.
Hippos are loud.
I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry, man. I care. I do, but like we gotta go do this.
Okay. Yeah, it's walking and talking. Mm-hmm. And with him, he doesn't have to worry about breathing because he's just directly to you. So.
And I'm gonna talk to Mom.
I'm waiting for you. Look what I can do.
And I just want you to just take a look.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Okay. So we'll head towards our room.
Okay.
The room, whatever we want to call it.
Okay.
And I'm going to, I guess, try and just talk to Nikki, but also kind of distract her.
Okay. Yeah, you go in, and she's just sitting there at the table, working on some stuff. Just kind of just sitting there. And when I say stuff, I'm saying she's got her axe out, and it's like just sitting there sharpening.
And I'm going to walk in, and I'm going to kind of nonchalantly give like the eyes to Ozzy, and I'm going to sit down and just start talking to her. Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing okay. Hey, do you need blue to be sharpened or anything? I found in our bag, I found my sharpening stone, so I was just wondering.
That would be awesome.
Okay.
I think that would be really cool. I'd appreciate that.
She takes up blue and just starts going. As she's doing that and just talking to you, letting you know what she's planning on doing once they get the cots out, because she's got an idea on what she wants for the bed. Ozzy goes over to Cynthia, and she's in a deep sleep, just out. And so he goes up and just kind of sits beside her, looks over at you two, notices that you guys are pretty well taken care of, and he reaches out and touches her arm. As he does, he goes into her mind, and he's getting little flashes, and what he sees is Cynthia was a captain at one point.
Okay.
She was in charge of moving goods and services to people. She was very good at it. She enjoyed it a lot. She had a wonderful crew. And when they were captured, her entire crew was captured as well. The crew originally was taken one by one and tortured in front of her because they were to believe that they had something of great value on their ship. And if they did or not, she didn't know. She's really unsure why they were going after them, especially since they kept on saying, we saw your ship leave the curve, and she said, well, we were coming from gray space, so that couldn't have been us. And then he gets a glimpse of their ship. It's a gift bombard.
They thought they were us.
And then he just kind of stands up and he goes, I think I gotta use the bathroom.
Okay, bud.
And he just kind of quickly runs out.
I don't know of any of this yet.
No, not yet.
So I'm just still making conversation.
Yeah. It takes her a little while. She gets Blue nice and sharp for you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was already sharp, but, you know, it's always nice to have a nice edge.
Sure.
And she hands it back and she goes, I'm gonna keep on sharpening my axe because, you know, we might need it. So.
Yeah.
Plus, I haven't been able to get to really use anything since the last fight we were in. And I really wanted to do more.
Yeah?
I mean, you saw how big I got.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That was awesome.
Yes.
Hopefully we get in another fight soon. Not between us, but, you know what I mean.
I'm always down for sparring, honey.
I know, but there's too many people here right now.
I'm gonna look over and side-eye Cynthia, even though she's sleeping. And then I'm gonna ask her, like, do you need to, like, go for a walk, like, take a break?
Sure, I can head up to the galley and get something to eat.
I feel like you've been doing a lot. And we've been all over the ship. And if you need a minute, if you need 15 minutes, like, I'll just hang out here. Okay. And I can keep an eye on the lady. I mean, she looks like she's sleeping. I won't bother her. Okay. But if you just want to go get out and just walk around, do whatever, take some time, I would be happy to stay here and watch.
Sure. I'm actually going to see if I can get out on the wing. I've wanted to see what this guy looks like because I've only seen, here and when we were coming in. Mm-hmm. So that, and I want to talk to one of those ladies upstairs, the big burly sisters. Mm-hmm. They seem interesting.
Okay, cool. You do whatever you need to do. I'll be here.
Okay. So she hops down from her chair, sets her axe against the wall, comes up, climbs up on your shoulder, gives you a peck on the cheek, and takes off.
Okay, she's gone?
She's gone.
All right, I'm just going to sit there almost like I'm watching a prisoner.
Okay.
Because I obviously don't know what Ozzy saw. And I've still got that weird feeling, so I'm just gonna sit there and watch. Not in threatening or anything, but I'm just gonna sit there and watch.
I so expected you to slit her throat in her sleep.
About 5 minutes go by, and there's a soft knock at the door, followed by a voice in your head saying, "Is Mom gone?"
Yeah, you're good. Come here.
Okay. He goes in slowly, and he kind of sits down in one of the other chairs and kind of looks at you and looks over at Cynthia and he goes, her crew isn't, and he's doing this all here, and first he says, don't say anything back. He goes, her crew was on a bombard and they were captured, and apparently the pirates were going after bombards because of the one that caused them trouble at the curve.
So, obviously back in his head, our bombard.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Her entire crew's gone.
Fuck.
Because they thought they had something, so.
They thought they were us.
Yes. Or, it could be. She doesn't know. Mom knows.
Oh, fuck.
I think that's why she's been watching over her.
How long have you known that Mom knew?
Since I walked in here.
Okay.
With the first time.
Okay.
They've been talking anytime she's been awake, so.
Because I wouldn't have asked you to do that if I'd have had that information prior. So that's a bad on my part. You should. I'm gonna give him a big hug and tell him how proud I am. And you should go find those other kids and we're just gonna pretend like this didn't happen.
Sounds good.
Yeah, thanks, bud.
And he gets up and kind of walks over to you and gives you a hug and just kind of walks out. And before he leaves, he's like, she doesn't hate the anyone else. She just wonders who those people were.
Fuck. Back to his before he leaves. I'm gonna say your dad's picking some oopsie daisies right now.
Well,
Feels kind of bad.
Hey, it's all right. I was told that we are supposed to learn from example from our parents, and so far there's a lot of not to dos.
I am so proud of you.
I have already learned several things not to put in my mouth.
Sweet Jesus.
You're
that's
such a
so
smart
funny.
boy. Tousle his purple-skinned head and tell him to go. Go. Just go. Just go.
Oh, that's
Plane, Dad, a plane.
That's so great.
And I'm just going to sit there because obviously I told my wife I was going to watch her.
Yeah.
And, yep, that's cool.
Can I talk to the ranger?
Yeah.
I think you need to take this cloak back. Because you can use it better than me.
It's your cloak.
Really don't think it is. I don't think it likes me.
Mine didn't like me the first time either.
It's been more than once now.
Yeah, I've had my cloak for a millennia. So,
Where'd you see a millennia?
So how long does it take to get the hang of this?
I got mine within the first 50 years. To the point that I could do what I was doing.
Planning on staying that long?
Oh no, you don't have to. I made an oath to stay with Cornucopia and protect the beings that live there. I did that because I believed I was the last. I'm glad that there is another person who carries the cloak. I know
Even
there
if they don't stay?
Even if they don't stay. There's some of us that, from what the previous ranger told me, there's some of us out there that wander the worlds and the spheres looking for beings to bring back to Cornucopia. I don't know how long it had been since the last one came back, but from what he said, it does happen.
Okay. I still think you should take it back. Yeah, I can't use it like you can.
He looks you straight in the eye and he says, I gave that to you because I saw that one day you could.
That'd be helpful if it was sooner rather than later, but...
And he kind of
Thank
puts
you, I
his
guess.
hand on your shoulder and goes, oh, it always would. It always would. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Besides, I heard your last name is Shadowstep. I think it kind of fits.
Does it count if I chose the name for myself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kidding? You chose my name.
Do you remember your real name?
Yep. Wesley.
Wesley?
Yeah.
It's not so bad.
When I became a pirate, I changed it because nobody's gonna go and take a Wesley. Yeah.
As you wish.
I feel like Cass right now. I understood that wrong.
Or Cap.
Or Cap, yeah.
Anybody want to know?
You're sure?
Yes.
Got any tips then?
Before you go to sleep at night, wear the cloak, sit on your floor, close your eyes, and focus.
On anything in particular?
I was told to focus on the shadows. To focus on where I would believe the next shadow would be. And then keep that in my mind and keep thinking about passing through said shadow. I'm just happy that I practiced most of my stuff here within the flow, because if I did it in a sphere, there's too many things I could see myself accidentally like popping outside of an air envelope and just dying of suffocation. So I wouldn't want that.
Well, I tried to maroon myself on an asteroid, so that happened.
You live and you learn.
Okay, so how are we going to find this thing?
Well, like I said, let's get everybody into the galley. Once everybody's in there, lock the doors, and then we'll search for it.
What about, could it feed on the animals? Or would it rather feed on people?
It likes the faces.
That's creepy. Okay.
Wait until you actually see one.
Your face. I like that shit.
Okay.
It's-
Not.
Dumb question. Do we want to stop up our ears as we're gathering people so we can see it when it's endangering people?
I think most of us would already have our ears stopped up.
Pretty much, yeah. The minute somebody said that we have...
You're supposed to take the wax out.
Aren't you away from the party sitting in a room alone?
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Generally, if they say you need wax in your ears, we pretty much just go okay and don't question it, because we have trauma responses to that. We're like, okay, it's time again.
Just a little bit.
That reminds me, I gotta sit down and just be like, by the way, for all the references you're not getting, this is what happened earlier.
Probably should do a recap episode, just
Yeah.
or mini-sode.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Yeah. Okay, so anybody need? I have like a ball of wax.
Yep.
Yeah. Here, okay. Pass it out, and then we're gonna go gather everybody.
Flattery doesn't eat wax. He doesn't wash his ears.
Also, all the injured people, we're gonna take them to the galley too.
Everyone should be healed up at this point.
Well, not everybody is.
Everyone should be healed up enough to be able to walk. If not, we can carry them in.
I know.
Yeah, and anybody
Held
who
scoops.
you guys can carry them up with the cots and lay them all out. The entire time that you guys are doing that, the ranger is keeping his eyes open, watching everything, making sure that as you guys are bringing people in, that there's nothing following you.
How did you get the marks?
Oh, previous ranger gave them to me.
If
What else do
anyone
they
still
do?
needs Healing, I can heal people.
What, the marks?
Yeah. Because you've got more than the one behind your ear.
Oh yeah, I've got them all over my body.
Okay. But what do they do?
A lot of them negate some of the effects that some of the animals do, and some of the creatures do.
That makes sense, considering where you are.
Oh, yeah.
Live.
I mean, you don't want to be like accidentally fall into a gelatinous cube and die that way. I mean,
Yeah, that wouldn't be fun.
oh no, I was searching for
Some people are into that.
I was searching for a lost herd of these grazing
don't look
creatures.
like
I forget what
they
they were
do.
called. They had two heads, one on the front, one on the back. Don't tell me which one pooed out, because you could always tell when it was happening, but not before.
It's like a bomb.
Don't get kisses from that animal. Anyways, I was looking for the herd, and I slipped while I was in this cave, and I fell down into a gelatinous cube.
Ow.
That's when I think this, when he points the one on his arm, this one started to glow, and I just kind of pulled myself out without getting dissolved.
See?
Yeah, not everybody's got a mark like that. Most people don't like being eaten by acid.
I was just saying he was into it. I didn't say he liked it.
And I would be happy to mark anybody else, but I know the marks, but I don't know the magic spells behind it.
That's okay. That would be helpful.
I
Yeah,
don't
it's
need
one of
additional
the
people.
crap things about being the
last
last.
one?
One of the
Maybe I'll
last.
find some more out there somewhere.
I hope. And that's why I want you to keep that cloak. Any shadow ranger will actually be able to tell you by the cloak.
Okay.
Okay. takes you guys a couple hours to get everybody in there and settle down. Niki and Siki and the rest of your main group kind of get in there and they get the gist of what you guys are doing. Niki and Siki, they've got their wax all ready to go. Ozzy is kind of keeping the kids calm because he's been listening in and he understands what's going on, but he really doesn't have anything to block it. It's a different way for him to hear, so it's still affecting him, but not like others.
I think they should stay in here in case something happens to us.
Come together.
We can't keep everyone together.
We'll, the Rangers like, don't worry, we'll all go out together to look for it, and
I meant like Niki and Siki.
oh,
Have them stay with everybody
well, that's
else.
that's what they're doing.
Yeah. Okay.
They're just blocking just in case if for some reason it gets in and they don't hear the song.
Good. Okay. Let's do this.
Before you guys go, Flannery, our wonderful vampire friend, comes over to you and he goes, "Hey, I got a question for you."
Yeah, man, what's up?
He goes, "Do you think it'd be alright if I, to kind of get people's minds off of what's going on, and play a few songs?"
Of course, man.
Okay.
I don't think that'd be a problem.
Okay.
That would be a very good idea.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure before, so I didn't mess you guys up.
No, man. That's a very reasonable.
Are people supposed to have earplugs in? How's it gonna help?
It's just distracting them. I mean,
Well, I think only we and our extended party have earplugs. We didn't give them to all the...
Yeah, everybody else is just,
Not
you know,
quite sure I have that much wax.
no. That's why it's just the main group. The fighting group could be there, and Nighthawk just wants to do his best to help out.
How did we lure the gnome out of the closet?
Has anyone gone down to check on him?
Yes,
No.
I did.
Okay, you go down there, and he...
Kicks. You have the decanter of endless water, right?
Huh? I have two.
He's down there, and he's like, yes.
We need you to go to the galley
Oh, why?
because we're fighting something.
Oh, what you fight?
You don't need to know yet.
Paper resupply.
Oh,
Just tell them paper resupply.
Okay.
Math.
We're fighting math, pretty much.
Oh, you can't fight math. Nobody can fight math.
How bad is this room?
It at this point,
Like,
the
I'm
walls.
talking
The walls were originally like a shale gray.
Mm-hmm.
They are now completely black. With now the white chalk you gave them is over the black.
Hey Glint,
Yeah,
you need to wash the room out.
we'll do that once he's gone.
Well, that's what yeah.
Got a new tattoo, Glint.
I need you to use your decanter of endless water in here when he's gone.
Okay.
Has more than one setting, right? It's got like a
Yes.
fire hose setting.
Okay.
I have two of them. So
So
I'll have my husband help me.
you
Tie
kind
him back to back.
of tell
We lead him to the galley and you clean the room out, both of
Okay.
you.
As you're leading him out, he's like, so what's going on? What's going on?
We're friends.
I see that everybody else is gone. What happened? Are we there? Are we there?
Not yet.
Oh, good. Because I didn't want anything to happen once we got there.
What do you think would happen when we got there?
Well, I've been catching glimpses of things out the side of my eye.
Like what?
Oh, this big grayish thing with multiple heads.
Okay.
Guys, come down here now!
Let's get this
we
party
go.
started.
Because you two were already down there with me, right?
Uh-huh.
Go upstairs right now.
Oh, okay. Why?
I said now.
He kind of steps back
Upstairs.
and he
Go
shuts up.
Oh, wow.
He's quiet.
Is it?
And he goes, okay. And then just scampers off as fast as his little known legs can take him.
You've now
Sorry.
traumatized him.
Sorry, man. But anyway.
Is there a way to make sure it doesn't follow him?
Well, I'm in the way.
Okay. So,
So are we like passing him as the
Yeah.
rest of us are coming down?
I like scared the crap out of him. Now he's running upstairs. So there's a brown trail. Maybe, or yellow trail.
he hasn't eaten anything.
I
for a
only
while.
made him eat one time. He's going to the galley. He can eat there.
Yeah, he's just running up, and the
Didn't
last
we lock
person
the
that's-
doors?
Huh?
Didn't we lock the doors?
Should Nikki let him in?
Yeah.
Or you can just like ask Ozzy to tell Nikki to let him in.
Yeah.
I will do that.
Okay. Yeah, he's
Let
let
the
in.
gnome in. The captain scared him.
He just kind of, and as soon as he gets in there, he just sits down in the corner, and just
Uh-oh.
totally silent.
Silent sobs.
Sorry.
You're so mean to every
So
gnome.
the rest of you, you're heading down.
You want to see me be mean to a gnome? I will.
So
Do it, Captain Daddy.
as you guys are heading down,
Apparently. Kinky.
those of you who have, well, you all have wax in your ears. You see the rangers walking before you guys. He's basically just got a sword and a buckler on. Not really wearing any armor, but, you know, he's not used to really doing a lot of stuff other than watching animals.
I'm going to give him a +1 longbow.
Oh,
And I have arrows.
that's not really going to do me any good in closed spaces like this.
But it's magic.
I know, but
Fine. I'll put it back. I got javelins. You need one of those. I got lots of those now.
I'll be good for so far.
Do you want that guy throwing javelins at your ship?
He's a ranger. I trust he can hit what he wants to.
I wouldn't want to throw a javelin in your ship.
You don't
I
have
wouldn't
to
wanna-
throw it.
I wouldn't want to shoot arrows in my ship either, but that's what might happen.
So what's the damage on a bow?
So,
A longbow is D8.
And it's got a +1 on it. We're in closed space. That just means he grabs one end of it, whacks him for 1d8. +1.
Would magic missiles work well in this?
oh yeah,
Yeah,
because they
Yes.
because you
They don't
will
miss.
hit everything you want to hit, and not things you don't want to hit.
Well, I know what I'll be
Wasn't
using.
I'm gonna say, so I'm gonna be really careful with it.
So, you guys all meet up.
That gnome guy, who I probably scared the shit out of now, said that he kept seeing things out of the corner of his eye, things with faces. I think he said 3 faces.
Sounds like our target.
I kind of
That'll make it easier to kill. It's only got 3.
blocked out after I said faces.
So,
Dad, are you in your armor?
What do you think?
I'm guessing yes.
I kind of know what this thing is. Yes.
okay. So, I would like everybody to roll an investigation check for me, please.
Ooh, natural 20.
14.
22 total.
Hey, I got a 20.
I got a 20.
Well, 26. This is as high as I can get, man. I just wasted it.
18.
Wow, 2.
Oh.
Wow, that was bad.
38.
15 for Joe Rock.
Did someone just turn on their car?
And 7 for C.
Someone
Didn't think so.
right out front just turned their lights on for a second. The two lights.
Just beat somebody.
Sorry, it just looked like one of our...
I'm sorry.
Park behind you.
Damn.
So.
What?
38.
Okay. You guys search. And as you search, you basically go through the whole ship. You don't find anything. And so you think, oh, we'll check the one place that we haven't looked, because you looked inside the ship.
On the wings.
You guys go out to the wings.
There's something
We
out
check the
there.
hold
There's
before
something
we do that.
on
Yeah.
the wing.
Yeah, you guys check the hold. Stooley and everybody's down there. The asshole gooses are down there too. Excuse me, geese.
Misunderstood.
One of them's a
Oh,
silly
they're
goose.
gooses.
Oh, no. Joe Rock and I were out somewhere and we saw a whole bunch of Canadian geese. And, yeah, that's what they look like.
They the asshole, right?
Yeah.
Because they're evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, they're just geese.
They're evil.
Anyways, you guys go down here. Stooley's, kind of. What's going on, everybody?
We're looking for something.
What is it?
A creature with 3 faces, 3 heads.
He kind of.
Did
He's
you
in this
see
rabbit
it?
form, and he's kind of like raising a little eyebrow, and he goes, 3 faces?
Yeah, that's what it looks like, right, Fad?
It could have how many ever I remember.
Well, hydras typically have 3 heads. Right?
It's called a false hydra.
He just kind of is like, oh, okay, that sounds like an interesting creature.
In
Well,
a bad way.
It's always in a bad way when it's got multiple heads. Okay, well, good luck. I will be here pooping myself as you guys are searching for this wonderful, wonderful abomination.
Alright.
Thank you for the nightmares.
Sorry, Stooley.
It's alright. It's alright. It's alright.
Let's go to the wings then.
Better to have nightmares than be nightmare food.
Yeah.
You guys go out to the wings. You guys go out to the wings. And as you go out there, you see a man sitting on the wing, just looking up.
A man?
Mm-hmm.
Who are you?
You, Sharp, know who this guy is.
I do?
You've been talking to him and asking about his wife.
Oh.
Did we miss someone? I thought we counted everybody.
Is this a
I
jump?
thought we did too. What are you doing out here?
He goes, I can't remember her, but I found, and he pulls out a note. And the note says, just like the stars in the sky will burn forever, my love for you is undying. And it has her name. And he just can't stop crying.
Well, she wasn't very highly educated. They eventually burn out.
Such a romantic.
And as he stops, his eyes go wide, and he goes, what the fuck is that?
No, where's he looking?
Alright, here we
Behind
go.
you guys.
Of course he is.
It's on top of, because you guys have the ship itself, and then you got the wings. It's sitting on top of the main body.
Good.
I'm gonna cast Hold Person.
How big is this
Is it
thing?
a person?
I don't know.
Guiding bolt.
This thing doesn't have 3 heads.
How many does it got?
Trying to pull up its thing again real quick.
Well, Hold Person only works on a humanoid.
Right. So
Yeah, and it's not humanoid.
probably an aberration or something.
If it was aberration, she would have known.
Oh,
If it was an
you would know.
aberration, I should have known. Yeah.
aberration. Henry just go poke, poke, pow, pow.
Just like how I know how many goblins are on the ship.
You don't know, like, where the goblins are or what the goblins are doing, do you?
No.
God!
Okay, because that's...
I just
No.
wanted to
That's
make
really
sure
bad. Like, that's...
that you guys can't see or hear what I'm doing.
We can
I want
all
the
see
safety
what we're
Inside of
doing.
Glint, like security camera style.
That's a good question. Can I?
Remember, it's like tickling your insides.
Oh god. No.
Actually, Glint, if he focuses, he can watch certain spots inside his body.
Oh, you're dirty.
But
He said
There-
he can, not
after-
me.
after seen some things, he's like, no,
Oh, okay. I
I'm
think
pretty
we
good.
owe
I'm
the
pretty
ship
good
an
with not
apology.
seeing everything.
Yeah, because I mean, technically, he's like a little kid.
Don't
right?
don't watch our bedrooms inside.
Oh,
You've got the little.
my
got
God.
rooms.
No, the viral brothel guys are like knocking on his walls trying to make a deal.
Let's make a
Can
deal.
you please tell the
Only
ship
phase.
to not make a deal?
Man, we knew a nice producer that would probably get along with these guys really well.
I could make the ship dive, but we all might, fly off of it. I don't know how this works.
There we go. Okay. I thought I printed it out, but I didn't. That's okay. I've got it on my phone. Open up. It's open up for me.
Different playlist.
Does Glint produce an air bubble?
While you guys
We
are
don't need
in
one
the
here.
We don't need
astral
one
sea,
here,
you
but
don't have to
honestly-
worry about it.
I think he probably does, though.
Yeah.
We're gonna need to know that when we go into wild space again, or what is it? Where are we going? Crin space?
Gray space?
Gray space is along the way to Crin space.
Yeah. We haven't even made it past the run
Well, you guys have been doing stuff.
again. Still. Anybody watch
We've been
the original
dodging
Charmed?
stuff.
Several seasons off and on.
Do you remember one where their neighbor, where Piper had the hots for the neighbor and they liked each other, and he's like, one day I'm gonna get past that damn door. That's kind of like what the run is. We can't get past the fucking run.
We're level 11, right?
10.
10. So maybe that's a level 11 block, like a level lock. Like we can't get
We can't
past
get
the
past
run
it.
until we've hit a level.
Okay. It has 6 heads.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So, boss, that's more heads than we were told.
Yeah. Well,
That's just two
Can we-
braids braided together.
it's okay. We got this. We got this, right?
Animal.
Okay.
Thornlip.
Well, it's not surprise, so you guys don't get a surprise round.
Nope.
So
It
that
knows
means
we're here.
Initiative.
Huzzah!
I mean, those that acted surprised you, so in effect,
Of course, I got 3.
Natural 20! Let's go!
12.
I will take it.
I got the
Fucking
fat
bullshit.
dragon, baby!
Dirty 20.
4.
27.
23.
I got a 20.
frozen 12.
17.
Our false hydras magic users.
Potentially.
Ooh, 19. Not bad.
And 10 for Siki.
That's fair.
Staying back with the group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Siki Niki stayed back. Just in case.
Alright, what did I get?
Well, don't leave that there. Oh, 'cause it works.
Okay.
My mage slayer. If. Because the.
27.
That's if they roll
Well,
high.
does anybody have higher than 27?
I'm 23.
That's
I
what
don't
they
like
look
that. That's
So
That's what
we
they
have
look like.
27 to 20, so that's
20.
okay.
I feel like that was inspired by the thing.
I agree.
Actually, there is. It was found in a. I think it was Old Dragon magazine as kind of a question on whether or not, like basically have an adventure where you go into a town because you were asked to be there, and when you get there, the person who asked you to be there is like, "Why are you guys here?"
We've only been one better.
19 to 15.
17.
19.
Excuse me.
14 to 10.
12.
What was Penna?
3.
Okay.
Oh, I thought I was last.
Oh. There's a better picture in color.
9 to 5. Nope.
Look, it's Jokers.
And then, of course, 4 to 1.
4.
Pen it for 3.
I managed to roll a natural 1 on initiative.
That would be a 10 for me.
Okay.
That's impressive.
It's the only thing I'm good at, man.
What is the range on Guiding Bolt?
120 feet.
Okay. It's further away than that.
How tall is this? How tall is Glint? You're bigger
Glint
than I
has
were.
3 levels above his body portion.
Mm-hmm.
You have where the galley's at, then you have some living quarters, and then you have where the captain area is, that has a skylight. And then below that is another set of living quarters, and then your hold is in what it would be considered its belly.
Did he get bigger?
He's gotten a little bit bigger, but that's because he's been trying to make it so that he can accommodate all of you, and then with the influx of the 40 extra people,
Yeah.
he really had to work on this.
Okay.
Just to let you know what it looks like, it looks like a big blob with these weird heads that come out. And I said that sucker's got
6 heads.
6 heads. Oh, that's good. Each one of the heads, it looks, they've got a big mouth like Voldemort's nose, and then a brow line that it looks like they've got dark eyes, but you can't see any glint of anything beyond the darkness. And they're undulating.
Yeah.
You said
Until
these...
one of them is looking straight at your group, and the rest are still moving.
So they don't look like the people that he's eaten.
Okay.
So 3 stories up. And how far away approximately?
You guys walked out to the guy, and he was on towards the edge of the wing. So it's just outside of the range of Guiding Bolt.
So 140, 150 feet.
Okay, so we are pretty far out on the edge of the wing. How far away is the ballista from where we're at?
It is about.
Wasn't it on the underside?
There's one on each side.
One on each side. I believe it is about 45 feet away.
Okay.
Is the angle right for us to hit it with the ballista?
We should be able to move it around.
You can move it around, and you can angle it. And depending on how well you roll, you may or may not hit it. And if
Or
you
you
don't
might
hit
hit
it,
Glint.
you may or may not hit Glint.
Right. That's a you call, boss.
Last resort.
Yeah.
Okay. Taro switched to it.
How many feet away is it?
About 150.
150?
And that's 3 stories up.
So it's at a diagonal.
Okay. Is using my cloak a bonus action? I'm gonna try. There's shadows up there.
You could.
Wherever I need to be, see shadows. So I'm going to try to use my bonus action to get up to the top.
Just yourself.
I really don't think I should try to take anybody with me, but you know what?
Huh?
You gonna come with me?
Yes.
Let's see if this works.
Let's do this. Do you want help from the ranger?
Sure.
Okay. The ranger will go ahead and hold on to you.
Hey, Joe Rock, you want to come with us?
Absolutely.
All right, grabbing people. Go grab you, and we're gonna go up to the top.
Okay. So you grab Joe Rock and Flannery.
Yes.
And the ranger holds on to you, and you focus on up there.
Yes.
I would like you to please roll a d4.
2.
Okay. get up there.
Just me?
No, all four of you get up there.
Okay.
And as you get up there, the only real shadow was underneath it.
Ooh.
So when you guys go into the darkness, you guys come back out, kind of like in Portal, and kind of push it up, and it kind of topples slightly. But since it's kind of a glob,
Yeah.
it doesn't really, it's like a roll, like Katamari Damashi, where it kind of rolls a little bit and then it just like moves its stalks
Okay.
to look at you.
What the what? It's like
Okay.
Okay.
I will. That was a bonus action, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to use half my movement to stand. And I'm going to dagger.
Okay.
Short sword. Dagger, short sword. That's what I get, right? There's 4. If I wrote it down last time because I'm stupid and I can't remember this. Dagger, short sword. Yes, okay.
Isn't there something that you keep forgetting to do that you want to remember in combat?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay.
I get an extra attack the first round of combat. And I'm dumb, so I don't remember it. Alright, so plus 11. Because I don't have to. $15 plus 11? 26?
That'll hit.
Okay. Dagger. 18?
Does not hit.
Damn, okay. 22?
That hits.
That was 2 hits. I get 2 more. Natural 20.
Cool.
Yeah, so I got 1 crit. And then the next one is a short sword. That's just plus 9. 18 plus 9?
That hits. In fact, can you hand me that rock right up there, that printed rock?
This?
Yeah.
2.
Oh, sorry. So we will put that right there.
2d.
And we've got Flannery. Oh, you've got your character. And I've got.
not super clear in your text.
It's in my. Okay, very good.
I got. I missed 1. Okay, so the last one is a d6 plus 9. 6!
Nice.
Not bad.
I'll just use this as the ranger.
38 damage.
Okay.
And I am standing. I used half my movement to stand up.
38 damage. Okay. Next is.
Shouldn't we be
Flannery.
a lot closer to this?
I think you just got him up there.
Oh, you can just.
So this is going to be the.
Yep.
All right. So we're close to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
Yeah, we're really close.
You're under it, so.
Must have been targeted
Flannery, what you gonna do?
I am thinking how I want to do what I'm thinking. Okay. So I'm going to start by raging.
Okay.
And me and my freshly sharpened blue are gonna slashy slash. $27 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. How about a 20? Dirty 20?
That hits.
Okay. So that's 17 plus 11, so 28 points of damage.
Okay.
And can I tell while I'm slashing it if it appears to do anything? Because it's kind of like a blob. That's what I'm seeing, like a blob with faces. Does it look like it's cutting it? Does it
Yes.
look like it's closing up after?
It is cutting it.
Okay. All right, and I'm gonna just stand.
Okay. Next is Kaora.
How? 3 stories up?
Mm-hmm.
What is this door?
Is there any way to, for lack of a better, run directly up there? Not easily.
You'd have to go inside and make your way up, and then kind of go out the outside on the top one and kind of make up your way up the top.
And I would like to watch that. I'm just saying.
You're on top.
I am now, yeah.
Yeah.
Captain Boss Daddy's always on top.
Alright. Frick. So it's like what? 200 up, basically? How tall is the ship?
Each level is only about 8 feet. 8 feet.
And there's only 3 levels up, so about 24
And
feet
then a
up.
foot in between for
space.
structure.
Yeah.
So,
Should be within 120 feet.
well, you guys were also towards the end of the
Oh,
wind
that's
too.
true.
As long as you can still see it, you can get closer.
Okay. Get as close as I can. And guiding bolt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Find the right one here. You know what? We'll go for a higher one. Shoots the dice. 17.
Does not hit.
Alright. Alright.
Okay. Next is Fad.
Awesome.
Yeah, spiritual weapon. No, wait. That's
Wait.
Spiritual weapon's a bonus action.
bonus action, yep.
How far away is it?
Well, if you're with everybody else, it was about 150 feet away.
And I will put it up right next to the thing.
Okay.
I'll just-
You can hit with it this round too.
Yes.
Okay. So I'm in my defender.
He's still.
I'm,
In the dice.
I'm using.
You can abuse your dice.
Still windhead.
That's not the point.
I forgot about my +2 to attacks while raging, so instead of a 27, it was a 31. Okay. Sorry, thank you. Yeah.
I have a stupid question.
There are no stupid questions.
Only stupid answers.
Since I know these spells, I can cast them, any of them, as many times as I have that spell slot, right?
Correct.
Can you sacrifice a normal action to take an extra bonus action?
You'd use it as you'd use your bonus. You'd use a bonus action, then use your action as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Well, what if I want to do a bonus action multiple times during my turn?
You do it as an action.
Yeah.
That's the only difference. It literally is. You have your regular action and your bonus action. If you have a spell that's a bonus action, you can use it as a regular action, And if you got a spell slot, you can use it then as your bonus action as well.
Anything else, KR?
Space weapon missed.
So... Yeah, maybe it's a level 1 rogue. Mech is going to dash, so it's going to move 80 feet forward.
Okay.
I don't actually know how many spell slots I have.
I'm going to open up. Where it is.
How do you get spells?
Part of my class.
It's an adult coloring book.
Cast Fireball at it.
There's one where it
What?
just says cunt.
He's casting fireball at it.
So it's going to make a dex save.
Okay.
I wanted to fire on it first.
Should be next.
Do the rest of us need to make this dex save?
Are you within 20 feet of it?
Yeah.
They're
Yes.
on it. They
Me
pop
and
in under it.
Zorak and Flannery
10.
are all right there.
Yeah, 10 is not going to make it.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Alright guys, DC 21.
Yo, we do. Dex saving throw.
Oh, fuck.
Yikes.
Oh, did he thunder step up?
No,
No,
he
he fireballed.
fireballed us.
Oh, thanks. Well, that was a, you said dex saving throw?
27.
Sorry.
Dirty 20.
I forgot the ranger.
Told you this is the only thing I'm good at.
Yeah, the ranger doesn't make it either.
Actually, that makes it 11 because my cloak of protection.
It's because I've got the arrows.
Thanks, Max.
45
45 points of damage.
of fire damage, yes.
Does anybody know how to read this?
Was half of that? Yeah.
Oh, I could.
Yeah, what about it?
I don't know how many times I can cast Misty Step.
On your at the top of your
22
spell
sound?
level,
Okay.
like on the right.
You cast the fireball.
Oh, I could
So-
have advantage on dex saving throws.
There you go.
Roll again.
Oh, there's no markers.
Let me see.
Normally you get the little squares that show you
13.
how many of each you can use.
It still doesn't make it. You cast the fireball, and it goes
Those are
up,
all from. I think
and
it's just once.
when it hits,
Just that.
you notice to false tiger only took half damage.
No, I think it's because of something that
Okay.
chose.
Legendary resistance.
Oh, it's got legendary resistances. Oh, yay.
What was the damage that he did with the fireball?
45,
And we take half as much if we...
22. If you make it, you take 22, yeah.
Oh, God.
Yelling's a free action. I'm going to say, thanks, Dick.
It'll be really fun once it gets to its turn because it gets 6 attacks.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
Well, it gets 1 attack
more
for each
fire.
head.
No more fire?
What? Wait, what?
Well, as long as you don't fireball us.
No, my fireball won't hurt
He took... It took half damage because it's got a legendary resistance.
Like, it can do that 3 times a day. You guys are not going to like me once it dies.
Probably not.
Oh,
Once
dear
it
Lord.
dies?
It's not dead yet.
You chose Fey Touched from Rogue, so these things that you get once per long rest.
Gotcha. Thank you.
And they're under your features and traits. You have to go pretty far to the bottom, but that's where they're at, and it lists them and how many times you can use them.
Thank you.
Anything like that?
Yeah, no, that's what I can
Okay.
do.
Jorah!
Now I'm gonna make my way around to flank it.
Making my way.
Cool. You didn't make yours. You took 45 points of damage.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna rage.
Okay. I would love to rage.
29 hit.
That hits.
Fucking metal.
18 for the second hit.
Does not hit. Though remember, you get advantage because you're flanking it.
Yes.
Yes, you do, Bash brother.
Nope. Second hit doesn't 15.
That does not hit.
So
I mean, technically, you would roll one more time because both attacks have advantage.
Yeah.
I'm looking out, buddy.
Yeah.
29.
That fucking hits.
Okay, so
we got 2 hits on this guy.
9 plus 6 ice. 9 and 6 is 15. And since it hasn't attacked yet, right?
Nope.
Oh, plus 2 damage, plus 2 melee. So that's 17. It takes an extra 2d6 because it's a surprise attack. Since it hasn't attacked. So that's another 6. So that's
23.
23 for the first hit.
Okay.
And 12 is 26 for the second hit.
Okay. So 26 for the second hit.
Nice.
How's it looking?
Damage.
It's not bad though. 49 points of damage in one round from you. Undo.
Hey, can I ask a question? So each individual head, is that considered its own entity then for the sake of killing?
No.
Okay.
It's just, since it's got 6 heads, it can attack 6 times. That's the fun thing about the false hydra. For every head it has, it can attack that many
So
times.
one direct hit would impact all 6 heads? Or...
Yeah, one attack would, because you're going through the main body. So.
Okay.
Okay. After Joe Rock is Kix.
Okay, how close can I get to it while still being able to see it?
What's your speed?
I think it's 40 feet. Yeah, it's right there at the top. I don't even need to
If you dash, you could make to the side, but then you'd have to find some way to get up.
I just need to get close enough to be able to cast magic missile.
What's your range
What's
for
range?
magic missile? It should be far.
120 feet.
Oh yeah, just get
You're
up.
definitely close enough.
You literally can come up right next to me and...
You can be like, pew pew pew.
Alright then, I will go close enough that I can go pew pew pew.
Okay.
Why is this in my section where I just... Why is it in my action area? Why is it only in my spells? Stop it. Okay, you're not gonna help me.
You want to know about magic missile?
Yes.
It always hits. You
That
don't have to roll to
sounds
attack.
so
You don't have
dirty.
to roll to attack.
Oh,
Just roll
okay,
damage.
so
It
it
always
just...
hits. You just roll damage.
Yeah.
I just roll damage?
Yeah.
I don't have to...
Nope.
Okay.
Because
That's
it's
nice.
like
I
homing
like
missiles.
that.
Literally homing missiles.
It's like,
Okay.
Pop, pop, pop.
yep.
Pop, pop, pop.
God, imagine the A10 version of that.
I'm going to do that at
I need to
my
play-
4th
I need to
level,
play
which
Baldur's
gives
Gate 3
me
again, so I remember what to say
additional
when I cast the
darts. So
spells.
that means I have to roll damage 6 times.
Magic missile.
One thing or
Oh my gosh, okay.
I was just curious. Glint had
My first missile is 5 damage.
Yeah, but I don't think it works when it's on top of him.
2. That was
Seems like
pathetic.
you should have a way of defending yourself externally. If you
4.
That's why we're here. I mean, he has his tail attack that he can do, but that's like for a ship thing. That might, blow his own head off.
3.
Or like if you didn't have passengers, you could moderate and know how to do it.
3.
Just a thought.
And last one. 5.
How many 3s did you get? 2?
2.
Yeah, 2.
So you're at 18 damage.
You got
Alright.
5, 3, 3, 4, and 2, right? We can see what you roll.
Yeah! That.
Then I flipped it upside down. So 5, 3, 3, 4, and 2, and another 5.
Does that mean she rolled magic missile the attack 5 times?
No, that's the damage
That's the damage.
because you get so many.
You get-
missiles.
I thought it was all
Darts.
done at once, in one roll.
Okay, so
Nope.
I mean, I think it does, but it depends on what spell level you cast it at. So
4th level.
5.
at 4th level, it should be 5, right? 5.
It's 6. You get 3 additional darts, 1 for each level above
Okay.
first.
Gotcha.
Yeah, 6. So there's a 5, a 2, a 4, a 3, a 3, and a 5. How much is that, guys?
I don't know.
7.
Say it slower.
I'm not doing math.
22.
Woohoo!
22.
Take that, gigantic gray blob with faces.
Okay. And
So
after
you know
that,
you can tap.
unless there's anything else you're going to do,
You can crit.
Okay.
All of them like that.
Yep.
anything else you're going to do?
I don't know. I usually have 2 actions. Does that mean I can do it again?
Wasn't one of your actions running?
Yeah.
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 movement.
Okay. Then I'm
Well,
done.
it's movement.
That's
Oh,
movement.
that
It only
doesn't count
counts
towards
if
the
you
action?
use your action to move farther.
Oh.
But if you're casting a spell, that is your action, as
That's
opposed
why.
to 2 attacks per action
Yes.
from a barbarian.
You
Okay.
do 2 melee attacks or 1 spell attack.
Okay, that makes
Is
sense.
the false hydra.
No. If it hurts
I
me, I'm
think you're
casting
lower
Hellish
than him
Rebuke
on
on it.
initiative.
Oh,
Yeah, because you were 3, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's 4, and the hydra, excuse me, the false hydra went at 6.
I'm taking that as an honor. Look at that. That is
Okay,
adorable.
so let's see.
Fuck.
That's spiritual weapon.
No, I'm okay. I'll shut the popcorn.
Well, it's gonna attack Flannery and Joe Rock.
Nice knowing you, Captain.
Don't ignore me. I poked you first.
Yeah, but it's going after the big guys.
We poked it deeper, though.
Hey, chuckle fuck the ass clown over here.
It's so wrong.
Just man.
It's true though. I mean,
First hit on Flannery. That is a... because it's using a bite. Shit. 25?
I'm gonna cast shield. So that, well, it doesn't matter. It's still my yeah, it hits, but I'm casting shield anyway.
Okay.
the other ones might not hit.
Right.
And
What's your AC? Same.
what's your AC? 20.
Who said that?
I don't know.
30.
Yeah, that fucking hits.
And the last one,
We determined a 25 hits, so yeah, 30 hits.
28.
Yep, that hits.
Just a flesh wound.
We'll see.
So, okay. So first hit is 16 points of damage.
Okay. So I take back that I cast shield. I can't cast shield because I'm raging.
Oh, that's right.
So it doesn't matter. They all still
They all
would have
still
hit. But
Yeah.
well, that might
I
actually
forgot
be
you were a
better thing.
barbarian.
What kind of damage is that?
That's what I was just about to ask him.
Piercing.
So I am
Resistance to piercing?
resistant, so I'm going to do half damage on all that. And a bag of chips.
That's why you guys are barbarians.
Okay. Just to let you know, you are also grappled.
Fuck.
Uh-oh.
So, okay, so that was next one.
What was the damage?
It was 16, so half that.
Okay, so 8.
Grappling you with a head?
Bite.
Yeah.
I'll put a check.
Then 10.
Okay.
Excuse me, not 10. 18 for the next bit of damage, so half that.
Okay, so 9.
And the last one is 20, so
10.
Okay.
Ouch. Less damage than being firebombed.
I'm sure the fireball didn't help any.
Right.
Okay. Then for Joe Rock. $22.
That hits.
And well, that's only 17.
Nope.
And the last one, another 17.
Nope.
Okay. So the one hits. That's going to be a 16.
And that's that.
And you are grappled by 1 head. You are grappled by 3 heads.
Oh boy.
Okay. And that is its turn.
You guys are gonna make a point on longsword, aren't you?
Next is Shark.
I'm going to run to the side of the ship and Misty Step to the top.
What's the range on Misty Step?
30 feet.
30 feet. You have to run as far as you have to. You have a better chance running through the ship to get up there.
I don't know how long that's going to take.
Well, you can
What's
do
your movement?
30 feet.
Then you can add. You can make it 60 feet by using your action to run too.
Okay.
So you can basically do full out, all movement, everything to move forward.
And then,
How far away is the side of the ship?
You guys were where the guy was at was
Misty Step only has 30 feet.
Are you doing trig in your head right now?
I'm
As
actually
you can see.
yeah I am
Yeah, I thought
geometry.
Down.
Yeah.
I used to be really good at. Okay, I would say you were about 60 feet away from the base, because then you add that for that, because that's going to be the because
So if I can
a
get to
squared
the
plus b
base,
squared equals c squared, and you were 150 feet away, so that would mean the bottom could be 60 and the top could be.
I identify with all of this.
No, only math is shiny math throw.
Sure, we'll just do that. My brain.
No, you're on the right track, and it's
you were.
yeah, we moved 60 feet from
Yeah.
where
Just my brain
for
went
the
out
from
of
the
math.
safe
It
Did you
space.
send that to yourself?
angles and went
Maybe.
Well, you don't know how often you use that portion, especially when you're like building fences and what have you,
For real.
or ramps, when you have to figure out how much
The degree. Yeah.
degree versus how far you're going. Anyways,
So that will get me right to the base. If it's 30 feet up, I should be able to just make it with a Misty Step.
It's 10 foot per floor, and then a foot space
No,
between
he
each
Nine-
said
nine
it was
feet
eight,
per-
9
eight
feet.
feet per floor, then a foot for structure, 8 feet,
9,
1,
18.
and then 8.
So 27 feet up.
Right up there.
Yeah.
You should be able to get up there.
yeah.
Can you see the top though? From where you're at? Because Misty Step is also, I think, a place you can see.
Does it say that specifically in the spell?
I know.
I don't have that spell, so.
An occupied space that you can see.
Okay.
Well, I can see 30 feet straight up here. I guess I can make a
You're gonna
jump for
yeet
it.
yourself to the top and then be like, I hope I can grab the side.
Portals.
Pretty much.
I mean,
Well, it
Do
works
it while
when you guys
moving
get
forward
out there.
Yeah,
and use
I
that
did.
momentum to kind of portal yourself out.
Yeah, there we go.
It's not a bad idea.
well, I assume that's up to the dungeon master. If he'll
This
let
is what
do
I want
that.
you to do. When you Misty Step up there, I want you to roll a d4. I just want to see what you roll.
So help me if you hurt yourself.
3.
Okay. Yeah, you make it up there. You will get up there, but when you land, you are landing not good. So you're not going to be able to do anything else.
I figured. Thank you. How close am I to the thing?
Let's see. Where's your mini? It's right there.
No, that's...
So you would probably be like right here. So just to the side of it. What side is a side for a circle? It's not like the left or the right. It's just like you're off this side.
Are you two flanking it?
Yes. Okay. Next is Penna.
Okay, how far away am I? If you could guess.
150 feet.
Okay. I'm going to cast Freedom of the Winds.
She wants to use it really bad.
It is a good tool in my arsenal. Thank you.
I am writing down like our little calibrations so that way we don't have to do math every time.
So my flying speed is 60 feet. So
Okay.
I'm going to do that 60 feet of movement. Get as close as I can, and then I'm going to firebolt.
Okay.
Because it has a 120 foot range, so that shouldn't be an issue, right?
No, that should be fine.
Don't hit, that's a 9. So I'll bonus action. Start again.
If you cast Freedom of the Wind, how are you casting?
Because it's a cantrip.
Firebolt is a cantrip.
We discussed this last week. Yeah. And my second attack did not hit, so that was a wonderful turn.
And with that, we're back at the top with Taros.
Alright, so the gray is the gray one the ranger?
Yeah.
Next to me? Okay.
Yeah.
How does he look?
He looks. Are you talking about the ranger? Because
The
I've been
ranger,
getting this stuff
yeah.
mixed up.
How does the ranger look?
He looks a little weak, but he's fine. He hasn't been touched.
Okay. Did he attack?
He is a little weakened with helping you to get up there. He's not gonna. He didn't take a shot that round just because of that.
Want to move to the other side to flank it. Can somebody move me? Thank you. Sneering.
30?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm like flanking it with this. Can I flank it with a spiritual weapon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That was like a DM.
Plus-
That's a DM question.
Plus, Shark is right there on the other side, so
Okay.
he's not in fighting position, but
Currently
he's,
having a nap.
he's there.
Wait a second. Okay. I'm going to put my dagger and short sword out.
Okay.
Can I grab my longsword and a shield? No,
Yeah.
just a longsword. I just want the longsword. And I'm going to try to cut the heads off of the ones that are on Flannery. So, like,
Okay.
he's back and I'm like, gee, like
Okay.
this. Two-handed. So then I get a d10 for damage if I hit it.
Okay.
I should have moved you closer to Flannery.
Wasn't Flannery just right there?
Basically.
Yeah, just move it closer. I was thinking about it, but I'm like, he's got 3 heads on him. That probably isn't a good thing. Oh, that didn't work. Fuck my life. What's 9 plus 7?
60.
6. That doesn't hit. So I did two hits and that didn't work. And you're going on the dice scale. Fuck you.
Okay.
Yeah, I only get 2 attacks when I'm using
Okay.
one sword
Go ahead.
two-handed.
What was the damage?
There wasn't any because I didn't hit either.
Oh, okay. I thought you did. Okay.
Yeah, it's like
Okay, well, then next is Flannery.
Well, honestly, I'm used to it now. This is pretty much, it happens to me.
No, I'm
every
grappled
time.
by 3 different.
Yep.
What parts of him are they biting? Can he move his arm still?
One is on one arm, another is on the other, and one is going over his head.
Oh shit!
Yeah, see, that's the one I was going after.
Oh, so I'm the cook in the King Kong movie with Jack Black. How many saving throws is that to go against to try and ungrapple?
We'll just say one.
Okay.
Can I make a
Come
suggestion?
on.
I suppose. What?
Put your magic gun in its mouth and pull the trigger.
My magic gun's on my hip, and both of my arms are like this.
Oh, I thought they might be where you could.
Well, no, they're grabbed on by the.
Oh, so I'm not engulfed.
No, not yet.
Okay.
No, you can still go like this.
I would totally grab your gun and shoot the fucking thing, but
It's worth an
just
attempt.
Put it up next to your cheek and.
yeah.
Just start shooting yourself, you know? Oh,
I mean, can I do that without doing a saving throw? I mean,
You're still gonna have to do a saving throw.
okay, so do a saving throw first. Okay, well, I've got advantage on strike saving throws.
That's good.
Yes, it is. So, 24.
Okay. You get.
Oh, never mind. That's a natural 20, 29.
Okay. Then yeah, you are ungrappled by one of the heads.
Fucking rip free. Grab my pistol.
Okay.
And the one,
Like right here in front of you.
the one that's biting onto my head.
Okay. Go ahead and. Because I want to see what happens.
Yeah, me too. This is interesting. That's a natural 20. 27.
Okay. What's the damage you're doing?
So that's gonna be. This is where it gets fun. If it would let me click on it. Okay, so that is 18 points of damage.
Okay.
But the Mage Slayer. What's the rules? On a hit, a target must succeed on a spellcaster check, or lose the ability to cast spells for 1 round. So I don't know if this is a magical creature, but if it is, it has to roll against an 18. Because that's the damage I did to it.
He is magical because dispel magic works against him to interrupt his singing.
Excuse me. Excuse me again.
I just rolled a 10, so he doesn't really have spells.
Okay, well, just in case for 1 round, if it can't cast any magic.
Okay. That's fine.
So that was 1 attack. Do I get 2 attacks because I still had to do a saving throw? Okay. So that's a 26 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 12 points of damage.
Okay.
And I'm going to Action Surge.
Okay. What damage was the last one?
The last one was 18. So 30 total for those 2. Because I figure if I'm just blah, 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 I'm going to keep blopping.
So I started blasting.
Yep. That was kind of my thought.
Let go of my Freddy Giant Sphincter.
23 hits.
That hits.
Okay.
I love that movie.
Yeah, we can get in shoulders.
That's one of our comfort shows.
Okay. And 26 hits.
That hits.
Okay. It's nice being rolling with advantage. So 6 points plus 13 points. So another 19 points of damage. So 49 points total.
Okay. It's still up.
Can't you just take the head off?
He only has 1 still on him.
Just the one on his arm? Nice.
I hope I didn't hit Glint as I'm just blasted.
Next is Kaora.
Yeah, but I'm hearing it
Yeah.
always, so-
First thing, I'll have my spiritual weapon attack. Which is plus 8. 20 hit, dirty.
That'll hit.
Alright, that'll do 15 damage.
Okay. It hits. The heads let go, and it begins to thrash
Uh-oh.
in pain.
Oh.
It thrashes for a few moments, and then goes limp. Congratulations.
Bullshit.
Oh,
No.
leave this.
Nope. It's not dead. This is a trick.
Are we
I call
still in
bullshit.
initiative?
Wait, Feather, is this thing dead? Is it really dead? He's up here with us, so.
Banishment.
You're gonna banish it?
Yeah.
Can you see it where you're at, or does?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm back far enough. I may not be able to be up there, but I'm back far enough I
Okay.
can see it.
What do I have to roll?
Well, if it's still alive, it has to make a charisma save.
Sends him to another plane, or their home plane if it's not from here.
Yeah.
Oh, it sends him home?
But it will come back if this is its home plane.
13.
It failed.
Okay.
It poofs.
What the fuck?
How long is it gone for?
1 minute.
Okay.
Get your asses up here!
So we're like, yes, it's fucking gone. We did this.
Wait, but
Yeah. You say that, and you see the ranger is still like ready.
Like, dude, he's
Guys,
fucking
get
gone.
up here!
are we still in initiative?
Yes.
Get up here. You got a
We
minute.
can't move. We're in initiative.
Yes, you can.
Since it's not
It's
here,
it's not here. You guys
you
get
can
to just
move.
get up there.
So I'm gonna move.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up there as fast as I can.
I'm gonna get up.
Do it a little.
Alright, then I'm going to go on the opposite side where the ranger it was, because it's gonna pop back right here. When did you tell us that you sent banishment to us?
Good question.
Okay.
I have to.
I have a
Clarification.
Hang
Dumb
on, babe,
thought.
I've got a question.
We don't have dumb thoughts. Shut. You
Well,
say that in this house.
I was just wondering if there was any way to throw it off the ship without killing it, so that we don't have to necessarily deal with it.
No,
But
that's
I really
not
want to kill
ethical
it.
because then somebody else is gonna come across it. So no.
You raise a very good question.
I like
Wait, what?
Let's just move the ship.
No, the ship is still moving.
I told Glint to stop.
Oh, you did? Oh,
Yes,
okay.
I swear I did. Maybe
No,
I
you
did.
did.
You did
Right.
because we were.
I told it
You
to go right.
told it to turn right.
That's
Oh,
right.
so we're still
So it's still
technically
moving.
moving.
Yeah, but kids
Glint,
is right.
stop
I
now.
wanna-
And it no.
Stop. Yes.
If we are still moving and it comes back in the exact same space it is, then it is left stranded in space.
Yep.
That's why time travel wouldn't work.
Yes, that's why it would be stranded in space.
It'll be one
But
thing
it's
that
not
come running
dead.
up there.
It
Did you guys
will.
hear a pop?
There are things
Yes.
out here.
Remember the giant.
Oh my
Then
god,
the answer
I
is
can never
days.
watch another space show ever again the same. About time travel and all that.
That's why I like it Back to the Future. It's like no, that wouldn't work. Unless
teleportation.
yeah.
So here
The
question
TARDIS
is,
could still work
and
because it
super
moves in
fast.
both space and time.
If it's from a different plane, it disappears with a faint pop. If it's from here, there was no pop.
Did we hear a pop?
If it's from here,
If it's from the plane of existence,
If it's from
if it's from the plane we're on
the material plane, right?
gone. No sound, nothing, just
We're in
yeah,
the
it's just gone.
If it's from a different plane, it has a faint pop.
No, it's just
So it is from here.
It's
So
from
it
here.
will be back.
It'll be back.
Okay. You really want to kill it?
Yes.
Have Glint stop and let's aim the ballistas at it.
Works for
It's
me.
not.
The thing is though, when
We could just
when
slow
you
down.
guys bring that up and the ranger all of a sudden goes, wait a minute, what?
We're moving.
You okay? So it'll. Oh, then we're fine.
That's that corner
Why?
isn't it?
False hiders have an interesting little thing. You see,
So does Flannery.
once it dies, it then comes back to full health. Then 24 hours later, it dies
Permanently?
permanently.
So if we leave it here, it will die in a day.
Yes.
Or be eaten by a
But it's going to
giant
appear
fish.
over there because we're still moving.
Well, we were.
No, keep moving was smarter than you. She heard it.
Yes. Keep moving.
The ship doesn't listen to you, though.
That's why I'm telling you, Captain Daddy.
Keep moving and we'll come
Respectfully.
back to run.
I vote we add the boss in and just keep adding appellations to your title until it gets ridiculous.
It already is ridiculous.
Captain Boss Daddy. Pretty soon it will be the Honorable Captain Boss Daddy.
How about no?
I like that. Yes.
Oh.
We've hit a minute.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
We had been moving. It's like
Yeah,
just.
you guys have been moving, and with spell jamming, you guys are trucking. So,
We
Hey,
can no longer.
Glint, let's like turn around, and I want to see if I can see it.
okay.
Can I throw fire into the bed?
1 second.
Just not
Whatever,
in
you get
As
our rifle out.
as you tell Glint to turn around, roll perception check with advantage.
Okay.
Is everyone or just Captain Daddy?
Just Captain Daddy.
Yeah.
What's 12 plus 19?
Yes.
31.
Yeah, you saw it. You see it pop back into existence,
Oh, hey!
and it's just kind of floundering in space. The heads are like, think of a sea anemone,
Yeah.
just that, like
Can we-
in space, and it's just like slowly.
It's kind of.
Yeah.
I
And-
see
and-
it. It's right there.
And you probably hear a faint, I fucked up.
Hey, boss, I think we've got some aggression we'd like to let out.
You guys want
What's the
And
distance
at
away?
this point, everybody can go at the same time. So, Penna,
I'm fine.
you guys get close enough that you're all within range. Unload.
Yep.
No.
Boom.
We're saving that in case we need it for the ironmonger.
Call lightning. And that would be.
You don't want a fireball? That's your whole
That's
thing?
next! Okay, that was 14. Are we counting damage? Cam?
No, I think it's just, we're having
At
fun
this
at this
point,
point.
if you guys hit it enough, it will. Plus,
just gonna
when you
explode.
hit it, it will. Because if you guys are all doing it at one time,
Yes.
it will push it away.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Oh no, I just did wall of fire.
she can encircle it with fire.
Well,
that's why.
the thing is, though,
20 feet in diameter, 20 feet high, and 1 foot thick.
you can also like make it a line behind it.
Yeah. So it stays on that line,
let's do
burning.
that.
the whole time.
13 damage from guiding bolt.
Okay.
Whoever makes next shot gets the advantage.
Just pop
Fire.
with the little boy. Or big boy. Baby boy.
Who did it hit?
Okay.
Can't call it that. I know.
I shot an arrow into space.
Boy.
Oh no, it's Vera. That's right. We changed it to
Vera.
Vera.
That's right. It's my Vera.
28 damage. Magic
Ken, I
missiles.
can
I like that.
keep going.
Yeah, I rolled
It's
a
alright,
3.
because at this point, you guys have hit it, and it's just, at this point, it's going through your line of fire, it's tumbling, it's on fire, and it's just slowly
And I'm still watching it.
Yeah.
This is fun.
As I'm putting rounds into it with Vera.
26 to hit again.
God damn. Okay, you guys, at this point, it is far enough away, it's out of range, but it's slow enough that it's going to be in this area for longer than 24 hours, so you guys have killed it.
It's dead.
It's dead.
Good, that's what I
It was
wanted.
worse.
Yay!
It's dead.
Did it pop or anything?
No, it's still got, like, from what I'm saying, it's still got 1 hit point, but it's out of range.
Fireball! Oh, it's out of
But
range.
the thing is, though, it's got 24 hours left to live.
24 hours of burning pain.
Well, it was 24
Well,
hit, and I
but what
took
if somebody,
3
comes
until
across it
over.
and it's
You're gonna
able
tell-
to like
you
get
learned your
healthy,
lesson
and I think we
teleporting
should
off the ship once
pursue
already.
and just
That's
make sure.
what I think. That's what I think is that we need to make sure it's dead,
Yeah.
so no one
Okay.
finds it.
Yes, let's
So
get
you
a
got-
little
okay,
So
closer.
I'm going to move the ship a little closer. Okay, you guys, go
Okay,
again.
my last then hit. 24 to hit.
Okay.
There you go, honey.
Okay, then with this, you guys just slowly follow and just take pot shots at it.
I would be like, Flannery, you need to aim a little more to the
20
left.
I know how to do this.
It's like that scene in Extraordinary Gentlemen,
Huh?
where
You better not fucking touch my gun.
where it's like Tom
Another hit
Sawyer
damage.
and Quartermain are up there shooting things. It's like, see, watch. Hey, do you want to go ahead and learn how to shoot a gun? Come here. If you had the kids up here, it'd be like, look, get up here, just don't worry, I'll hold you.
Remember what happened the last time you tried to shoot my gun?
Guys,
Yeah, it
I'm
didn't
gonna
end well.
use, Starry Whisk. So,
I'm gonna hit it with radiant damage, and
Why
then
is
it
your
will glow
20
for
doing
10
that?
feet. So we can see it.
Honey, you killed it.
Yeah,
You can
it's
still see it, right?
it's now totally dead.
Body now.
Yeah. 6 to hit.
It's
Honey,
dead.
it's dead.
We want to see it glow!
This is the Homer Simpson Krusty Burger scene.
Well,
He's
I'll,
dead.
I'll just add because that I was like, we're all jumping. I got a crit.
Scoops is dumping.
68.
It's dead.
Fuck it.
It's worse than dead.
No, I don't want to do
We're
that.
attacking Viscera at this point. We're getting
Guys,
trauma
I'm gonna be like, guys,
Okay, at
it's
this
dead now,
point,
okay?
no, at this point, the ranger's like, look, I know it was a bastard and it killed people, but we should stop.
You want some of this?
No.
Then hush.
Quivering and her hair's on fire and her hands.
Hannah, is it still glowing?
I need this.
I'm gonna look at the ranger and be like, I deal with this every day.
We're being chased by an eye monger.
Yeah.
Is there any way we can position it so it just like smashes into the eye?
No, because we went right. Alright, let's go to the run now.
Okay.
Yep.
Are you done?
Yeah. You think it had any loot on it?
No.
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 Okay. And with that, you tell Glint to turn back to the run,
Let's go to the run.
and you guys will eventually get there, but you guys will get there next week.
You could probably make a
man.
badass weapon out of his teeth.
Ugh.
But, honey,
Not
no.
quite
So here's the
yet.
question: we rest and move from this, or is that not enough time?
You guys will. It'll take you about a couple hours to get there, so not enough for a long rest, but enough for a short rest.
Okay.
Cool. Ask her.
Ask what?
We haven't done that.
No, you haven't leveled up.
Son of a bitch.
Why are you asking me to ask?
Remember, this is a milestone thing where you guys will level up after you hit certain milestones.
Short rest.
That's a milestone.
Killing a false hydra is not a milestone.
No, the short rest.
And that, dear friends, is the end of tonight's episode of the Nightsky Syndicate. Please join us next time for more adventure.
Tonight's players were Penna, Jorok, Flannery, Teros, Keora, Fad, Shark, and Kix. The Nightsky Syndicate is edited by KC Siefring and takes place at beautiful Casa de Siefring.